Mic check, mic check. Shout out to the early No Cap crew in the building. If you're watching the replay, you could always support the channel by sending a super thanks. That's right, a super thanks. That's the heart shape with the $sign in it. Right below the video. Let's go.
Sauce boy shit, what you want me to prove? Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. No captivity. Get into it.
Hey, bruh, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Captivity, man. He's a good dude, man.
Sauce boy shit, what you want me to prove? Spacey got this sauce on.
Thank you to everybody that hit the like button. Share this live stream, family. Share the live stream. I appreciate you. Let's go. Shout out to the No Cap crew.
Spacey got this sauce on.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Cap-tivity, man. He's a good dude, man.
Sauce boy shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Just over a minute before showtime. I appreciate everybody that's already in the building. Chris Brown, P. Diddy, DDG, Tory Lanez. A lot to discuss tonight, right here on No Cap-tivity with Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
Sauce boy shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Times in our life,
You got time to sing on it. You sing.
we all have pain.
So then you gonna sing it.
We all have sorrow. Then I look at Wayne and I know that he will be ugly tomorrow. Lean on me when you're my cousin and I'll be your friend. I help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need my cousin to care.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked into No Captivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you're rock with your dog, please hit that like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. That is if you rock with your boy Freezy. We got a lot to discuss this evening, y'all. Celebrities are going haywire, right? And a lot of people are highly opinionated on what's going on in celebrity land. There's a lot to learn from a lot of this, right? There is a lot to learn from a lot of this. You work your way up to get to a certain level in the social media industry, right? The music industry, you name it. We got some new updates on the Diddy trial. And we're going to talk about that, right? We're going to talk about Tory Lanez as well. Some new information came out on Tory Lanez. Now, a lot of you guys are probably asking, well, why are we still talking about Tory Lanez? Isn't Tory Lanez locked up, Freezy? Isn't he doing like 10 years in prison? Yeah, but we have some new information on Tory Lanez. People are saying Tory Lanez could potentially get out of prison. Now, all of this is hearsay, but we're going to go over the new information that has just been leaked out about Tory Lanez and his involvement in the Megan Thee Stallion shooting, right? I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a great night tonight. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I appreciate you. Shout out to the No Cap crew in the building, man. How about we do a roll call? Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. He said, what up, though, Freezy? And chat, smash that like button hard right now. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. Make sure y'all subscribing. To his gaming channel, hit the notification bell. Shout out to Emperor.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Just Being Jazzy's podcast, Crafty Ideas and Chill Spot. Shout out to you. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is your first time in the chat. You might have been watching before, but this is my first time seeing you in the chat. And I just want to say, Jazzy, thank you so much for being in the chat. She said, hey, could the No Cap crew welcome Just Being Jazzy to the No Cap crew? You are a part of the No Cap crew. Thank you. Once I see you in the chat, you are a part of the No Cap crew. Shout out to Jazzy, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Also, shout out to Nighty Night Gaming. Nighty Night Gaming said Chris Brown will be all right. We'll see. We're going to talk about Chris Brown. This is my first time seeing Nighty Night in the chat. You are too now a part of the No Cap crew. Please, veterans, welcome Nighty Night. Thank you for being here, Nighty Night.
No Cap-tivity.
And shout out to a big veteran and my sister, Jess J. She said, subscribe to the realest channel on YouTube, No Cap-tivity with Freezy. She put the link right there, right? Shout out to my sister, Jess J. How you feeling, Jess J? Great talk we had yesterday. VIP Wednesday was off the chain as usual. You won't be able to watch it unless you have a VIP pass, and that's that.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister, Jess J in the building. She's also reminded you guys to send a super chat and to like, share, and comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Shout out to T-Dub. What's up, T-Dub? T-Dub said, yer. What's going on, T-Dub? Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
Also, shout out to her. That's her. Shalom says, she said, blessings to all.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister 907 Goodies. She said, hey y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to 907 Goodies channel. I was watching 907 earlier while I was busy. I was watching her on the go. She covered some of the Tory Lanez too. Shout out to 907. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to 907 Goodies. She's multifaceted. She cooks and she covers hot topics. Shout out to 907.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Righteous Rage. Righteous Rage said, peace and blessing, Freezy and chat. Shout out to you. Somebody welcome Righteous Rage. Righteous Rage look familiar in the chat, but let's give Righteous Rage a formal welcome. You know what I'm saying?
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you for being here, Righteous Rage. Pumps in the bump. Thank you. She's waving high. Shout out to Pumps in the bump. Great to see you, sis. Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Harlem Nights, always bringing the top hats and always saluting. Right back at you, Harlem Nights in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
There she goes. Shout out to my sister, Sugar Bomb. She said, hey, Freezy. Shout out to Sugar Bomb. Great to see you, Sugar. Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
And there's the neighborhood sweetheart, Cassandra B in the building. She said, hey, Freezy. What's going on, sis? How you doing?
No Cap-tivity.
How you doing, sis? How you doing? Who else is in the building? Is that it? MK. MK, how are you, MK? How are you, MK? Could somebody welcome MK? Somebody welcome MK. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the chat, especially the new faces. We want to encourage you to stay involved in the chat. We welcome you. We're a very loving family over here, and we have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to MK. Somebody welcome MK in the building, man. Thank you for being here, MK.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Apollonia Beauty. What's up, Apollonia Beauty? Apollonia said, hey, Freezy, Maz, and chat. Great to see you, Apollonia. Always good to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
My longtime brother, Jedi Mike. He said, salute, family. Shout out to Jedi Mike.
No Cap-tivity.
What's up, Jedi? Shout out to my brother, the World Class. He said, what's up? Shout out to the World Class. Make sure y'all subscribe to the World Class channel and make sure y'all hit that notification bell over there, okay? Y'all know I ain't gonna send y'all nowhere that you ain't supposed to be, right? World Class is where you supposed to be. Shout out to World Class.
No Cap-tivity.
In the building, man. Let's see. Also, I want to remind you guys to share the live stream. Share, this is very important. Share this live stream. All right. We are a growing family. And put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you plan on sharing the live stream. If you have shared the live stream or if you're going to share the live stream, put a 1 in the chat so I could call you out, so I could shout you out, give you a big shout out, give you a big bomb. Put a 1 in the chat if you plan on sharing the live stream or have shared the live stream. Whoever is willing to share the live stream, you will become a part of the No Cap campaign, right? Shout out to Sugar Bomb. Thank you, Sugar Bomb, for sharing the live stream.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to 90 Goodies for sharing the live stream.
No Cap-tivity.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my brother Harlem Nice with the top hat. share the live stream as well.
No captivity.
Ooh, shout out to her. That's her. She shared the live stream, and all of these people are part of the No Cap campaign.
No captivity.
Shout out to the No Cap campaign tonight. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. You don't understand how much I appreciate y'all. It's very easy to share the live stream. The share button is right below the video, right next to the like and the dislike button. Okay, and it gives you an option to either share it out to any one of your favorite social media platforms, or you can copy the link and share it out to any one of your close friends and family. Either way, I wish you $11 million in your life. Believe it and receive it.
No captivity.
Shout out to the No Cap campaign tonight. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Also, I want to remind you guys to make sure you hit that like button, family. Please hit the like button. We got 19 people to hit the like button. We should have had about 40 likes. 40 likes. It's very easy to hit the like button. I know sometimes you got to make your finger do this. I don't want to hit it. I don't want to hit that nigga like button. It's very easy. Just hit the like button. Okay, thank you. And also, if you don't like me, if you don't like this podcast, if you don't like what we covered so far, if you don't like something I said so far, if you don't like my background, right? If you don't like my black hoodie, hit the dislike button. Please don't just sit there. Hit the dislike button. YouTube's love when you participate. I wish, even if you hit the dislike button, shout out to the 22 people that hit the like button. Everybody that hit the like button or the dislike button, I wish you $4 million in your life. Believe it and receive it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Oh, yeah. Also, to support this platform and to support stories of this magnitude, especially if you would like your comments, pay attention. Especially if you would like your comments read and highlighted, and the No Cap crew is very heavily opinionated. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you would like your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap. The super cap is the rectangle box with the $ in it right there where you write a chat at, right there where you write a comment at, right? The chat box right there. Or you can leave a cash cap, aka cash app to $ No Cap Freezy. That's $ No Cap Freezy. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got one already. I think we got our first cash cap tonight.
No captivity.
Oh yeah, let me read it right now. Let me see if we got one. I thought I heard it. Let me see. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh man. And she's such a sweetheart too. She's just such a sweetheart. You gotta love this woman right here. You gotta love this woman, man.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out to, hold on, let me get it right. Shout out to Sugar Bomb. Shout out to Badass, aka Sugar Bomb. She said from Sugar Love. No, she said from, I said Sugar Love. That's your new name, Sugar Bomb, Sugar Love. She said shout out, she said from Sugar. Love you, Freezy. Not more than I love you, Sugar Bomb.
No captivity.
Shout out to Sugar Bomb. We gotta love Sugar Bomb, man. Sugar Love, that's Sugar Love. Shout out to Sugar Love. Sugar Love. Sugar Bomb was actually the first cash cap tonight. Who will be the first super cap tonight? Who will be the first super cap tonight? Huh? Shout out to Sugar Bomb, man. I appreciate you, sis. Also, to become a sponsor, the initial sponsor of tonight's show, it's very easy. Very easy. It's only $20 or more. $20 or more, and you will become the official, the initial sponsor of tonight's show. And when whoever will become the initial sponsor of tonight's show, your name will appear on the legendary flashing sponsorship board that's flashing below, right there. Who will it be? Who will be the initial sponsor of tonight's show? I got a feeling it's gonna be a special one. I got a feeling it's gonna be a special one. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me go ahead and do this. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we on board. There we go. That's it right there. Yeah. Are y'all ready to have a discussion? Are y'all ready to talk? Cause I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk. It's a lot going on, y'all. A lot going on. Of course, y'all know we got gram spam. Yeah. Let me see. Matter of fact, let's go on over here to gram spam right now. How about we do that? Oh, it's already set up. That's good. Shout out to gram spam. Here we go, y'all. So, damn, it's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff, man. Let's see. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to cover this hot topic called black fatigue over here. I think we might do that for we might either do it tomorrow or we might do it for StreamYard Saturday. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all would like to cover that topic, black fatigue. It's probably gonna be this weekend sometime. That's been a hot topic. I think that and it's been going viral, this topic, black fatigue. I think I would like to cover it. 907 said, yeah, she would like to. I think we might cover that, black fatigue. Y'all been hearing about that topic, black fatigue? I just think it makes just perfect sense to do it over here, right? I think it makes perfect sense. Shout out to Kim in the building. What's going on, Kim? Thank you for the fair use, imp. I appreciate that. What's going on, Kim? Great to see you, Kim. Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
907, her that's her said, yeah. Kim said, yeah. A lot of stuff dealing with black men. T-Dub said, yeah, perfect for Saturday. Okay. Sugar Love said, I don't know what it is, Freezy. Well, we're going to talk about it, right? By the time we get through talking about it, you're going to know what it is. Okay, so let's see. Yo. Hold on. Judge Joe Brown had a lot to say. Shout out to my brother JT from What We Know podcast. JT was live yesterday, man. Shout out to JT, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to JT's channel and make sure you hit that notification bell. What We Know podcast is the name of his channel. What We Know podcast. Shout out to JT, man. Judge Joe Brown has some interesting things to say about Tyler Perry. Y'all want to hear what he said? Judge Joe Brown does not hold his tongue. Yeah. Judge Joe Brown does not hold his tongue. Watch this.
Tyler Perry. How you feel about Tyler Perry?
He strikes me as somebody that does not like manhood. It's, first off, he doesn't get paid what his white counterparts get paid for doing essentially the same thing. He, along with some other people, pervade what I call mind crack. The crack dealer, if he's hardworking, enterprising, can make a lot of money, but it's still crack, whether it's ideas or whether it's drugs. It's his business, it's America. But I want somebody to start pushing manhood because I've seen 50 years worth of televised emasculation.
Is anybody out there agreeing with Judge Joe Brown? I think Judge Joe Brown is coming up with some good points, man. I'm tired of seeing all these feminine black dudes on TV. Tyler Perry has been at the forefront. I'm telling you, and listen. Tyler Perry's a billionaire too. What a way to become a billionaire, right? Emasculating black men, at the forefront of emasculating black men. I agree with Judge Joe Brown, and I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of women like Tyler Perry's work, but let me ask the women something. Y'all ain't tired of Tyler Perry yet.
This one here for the thug.
Let me ask the sisters that y'all ain't tired of Tyler Perry movies yet. I know he got a new one coming out with Taraji P. Henson, but is y'all tired of Tyler Perry's movies? It's like the same shit. Here we go.
I'm glad we have the Equalizer. I'm glad, but he's unfortunately dead now. Got the Concierge in the John Wick's series with the Continental Hotel, the brother with the shaved head. I'm glad we have those things. Who are they giving us as heroes to emulate? Not many.
How you feel?
Let me ask y'all this, right? Let me ask the women this. And shout out to Robin M in the building, man. Robin M say Judge Joe Brown sound like a hater. Shout out to Robin M in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on, Robin M? Peaches De Leon, how are you?
No Cap-tivity.
Liberated Soul, they coming in through the building.
No Cap-tivity.
Travel One, great to see you. Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
About time, Travel One, you got here. She said women are tired of a lot of things men do. To all the women that like Tyler Perry movies, let me ask y'all something. You can't have both. How many women just want real men nowadays? How many women just tired of seeing soft, effeminate men? Put a 1 in the chat if you're a woman that's tired of seeing soft, effeminate men. And thank you, Mark Perez, tax coach. Thank you for your sponsorship. I'm about to read it in 1 second. How many of my sisters out there want a real man, just want to see real men, want to be around real men, want to talk to real men? Righteous Ray said yes. Kim said yes. How many other sisters? Sugar Love said yes. Peaches De Leon said yes. Me, freezing. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all really want to see real men, y'all need to stop supporting that Tyler Perry shit.
No Cap-tivity.
Tyler Perry either he gonna demonize their ass or he gonna effeminate. Either he gonna demonize or effeminate. Yes, effeminate is a word. No, it ain't. I'm just playing. Shout out to Paul Bunyan in the building. Shout out to Paul Bunyan in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on, Paul Bunyan? Shout out to my sister. Conversations with MJ coming through. What's up,
No
MJ?
Cap-tivity.
MJ was live earlier and she was cooking. All right, make sure y'all subscribe to MJ's channel and hit that notification bell, please. She said, hey, Freezy, thank you for stopping by earlier. Share the stream. Have a great show. And you know this, MJ.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Mark Perez, tax coach. Super chat. What's going on, Mark? I appreciate you, my brother. Mark with the first super cap and the first sponsorship of tonight with a total of $20, detonating that big light, right? Shout out to Mark Perez, tax coach. He said, can't stay long, my brother, but here's a little donation for your consistency.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Mark, the first sponsor of tonight's show. Thank you, Mark. Let's go ahead and add Mark to the sponsorship board. Let me see. If y'all need y'all taxes done, y'all look up Mark Perez, tax coach. That's my brother, and he gonna get you right. Shout out to Mark, man. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. Mark is the initial sponsor of tonight's show. He is the first super cap to be a co-sponsor or official sponsor of tonight's show. It's either $20 or more. It's only $20 or more. All right. $20 or more. Sponsorship is very easy. Sponsorship is very easy. as of now. Only $20 or more to be up there with Mark, or to remove Mark's name, it's more than $20. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mark Perez, Tax Coach, man, for being the initial sponsor of tonight's show.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister DB in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
DB said, hey y'all. What's going on, DB? Great to see all my sisters in the building. So y'all, what y'all want to talk about first? How about we talk about DDG? DDG got a lot of women across the world upset at him. Just recently, and we went over this the other day, just recently, Halle Bailey released some information saying that her baby daddy, DDG, and ex-boyfriend physically abused her. What do y'all think? Now, it's been a big mystery. DDG, of course, he denied it. He denied abusing Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey is insisting that he abused her. Not only did Halle Bailey insist that DDG abused her, Halle Bailey also showed photos of a chipped tooth, right? Let me get those photos, man, just in case some of y'all is new to this story. She showed a chipped tooth, right?
Tyler Perry.
And she also, let me show y'all what she showed. She showed a chipped tooth. There we go. Where the chipped tooth at? There we go. So she showed the chip. She said that DDG slammed her head. I don't know if it was a steering wheel or the wall, but she said that her baby daddy chipped her too because he slammed her head so hard. Now, other celebrities are speaking out. DDG's brother spoke out. People are saying they don't believe her. I'm talking about social media celebrities are saying that she's lying. Social media celebrities are saying that Halle Bailey is lying. What do you guys think? Not only that, she showed her arm, right? We seen this the other day. Is DDG's career at stake? Now, if you look closely on her arm, you can see bruises. You can see the bruise on her arm, right? Now, it could have been from a grab, right? Obviously, she's fair-skinned, so, obviously she bruises easily, but, nevertheless, we don't condone this type of behavior. Now, all of this is still alleged because some of these people are making it seem like she grabbed her own arm and slammed her arm between the door like a Lifetime movie. Yeah, they trying to make it seem like Halle Bailey took her arm and slammed the door and cried and asked her BFF to take pictures of it. They're trying to say she's making all this shit up. What y'all think? Do y'all think that DDG actually put his hands on his baby mama? Do you think so? Well, we got some celebrities that's highly opinionated on this matter. And we're going to see, I'm going to show y'all these celebrities that's been speaking up on this matter, right? DDG, y'all, is in hot water, okay? DDG is in hot water. Let me see. Oh yeah, what was the first thing? Okay, so now here's the first guy. This guy, Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross. This is a trigger alert. Shout out to my brother Trucker Yell in the building. What's going on, Trucker Yell? Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
Great to see you, Trucker Yell. Listen, I want to remind you guys, if you would like your comments read and highlighted, please either leave a super cap, aka super chat, or you can leave a cash cap, aka cash app to $, no cap freezy. That's $, no cap freezy. Aiden Ross is a huge content creator. He's a huge social media personality. Let's listen in on what Aiden Ross had to say about this DDG and Holly Bailey situation. Yeah.
I hope everyone. Oh, Dochi rant. Oh, dude, don't get me started on that.
Oh no, he was talking about Dochi. Where is it at? Okay, here we go.
And I'm feeling like, damn, bro. Should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ?
So this is supposedly when DDG said he first found out that she had a restraining order against him because of the physical abuse. What do you guys think? Now, we showed this the other day. We're just leading up to the main stuff. Here we go.
All right, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even.
So DDG is saying that, come on, man, this can't even be real. That can't even be real. That's the thing. So the bruises on her arm ain't real. So he's saying the bruises on her arm are not real. Okay. Super chat. Shout out to Pal Bunyan. Thank you for your $2 super sticker. I appreciate you, Pal. I appreciate you.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you for the support. The support is coming through graciously. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. If you would like your comments read and highlighted, either leave a super cap or super sticker or a cash cap, $, no cap freezy. That's $, no cap freezy. I appreciate y'all. Here we go. So DDG is acting surprised. What do y'all think?
You remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a.
Aiden Ross, y'all have let Aiden Ross be heavily opinionated, especially when it comes to the black community.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all have allowed Aiden Ross and other social media personalities of his complexion to be heavily opinionated and to have a lot of influence, right? And to sway opinions. Here we go.
Father, this is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it.
Does DDG look surprised? Does he look surprised? Are y'all convinced that he just found this out? Are y'all convinced about this?
Bro, come here.
He's saying this don't make no sense. It's not real.
Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone who got anything to say.
Fuck the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
Listen to R. Kelly.
So yeah, this guy Aiden Ross is very. He's gotten a pass when it comes to speaking on black culture. Watch this. Watch how he talked about Dochi. Watch this.
Everyone, Dochi rant. Oh, dude, don't get me started on that. Hey, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that.
Did he call Dochi a bitch? Why isn't this guy canceled already?
Industry plant. Don't get me started. You guys can say shit, whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant. I've been streaming for like a long time now. Dochi, the umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. She deserves, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. Jake Future, what's up, my dog?
My God. What's up, my dog? What's up, my dog?
It's here for the thug.
Yo. Cultural appropriation is real. Culture vultures is real. What's up, my dog? I don't know why he's going so hard at Dolce. I think Dolce is super talented. I'm not a big fan, but I'm good. I'm wise enough to say the girl can rap. She can rap her ass off, right? She is kind of alternative and everything, but she can rap. She can rap. But what's crazier is Aiden Ross is over here talking about what's up, my dog. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. And calling Dolce B-I-T-C-H. That's crazy. Listen. Y'all need to cancel this mug. I'm just saying, because guess what? I ain't gonna say it.
Dolce. 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 Okay? She has zero talent. I hope everyone... Oh, Dolce rant? Oh, dude, don't get me started on that. Hey, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that industry, plant.
Wow. Wow. Y'all do know Dolce is from... I think she's from Tampa, Florida. Dolce is either from Tampa or St. Pete. I think she's from Tampa. Yeah, she's from right here in Florida. Yeah. So let's see what else. We got some more stuff on DDG. We got some more stuff on DDG. I want to make sure we got everything. Okay, so Halle Bailey was granted sole custody until their June court date. Halle Bailey was granted sole custody until their June court date. Temporary sole physical and legal custody of her son, Halo, who she shares with ex DDG until June 4th. Temporary custody, right? Because she does have a restraining order, and she showed her bruises on her arm, and she showed her chipped tooth and claimed that, you know, he's very abusive. So she does have temporary custody until June to their court date. Let's see. Now, DDG's brother spoke out, and I'm going to show y'all that clip too. DDG's brother got very emotional. I don't know if y'all seen this clip yet, but this whole situation with DDG and Halle Bailey is very sensitive. When I seen DDG's brother talk, I was like, damn, you know, is it that serious? You could tell that they do not want DDG's career to go down the toilet. Situations like this is very detrimental. We seen what happened with Chris Brown years ago, even though he kind of bounced back, but they kind of been blackballing him in the industry. And we're going to talk about Chris Brown too. But DDG, you putting your hands on your baby mom, and you know you got a child from Halle Bailey. That's something serious. And I'm gonna tell you something. Women all across the world have been known to counsel you, and they know this. DDG knows this, and apparently how emotional his brother got during this recent post that his brother made, he knows it too, right? It feels good to be living high off the hog. You don't want that to go away. You want to still be able to go to the car lot and buy new whips, foreign whips, designer clothes. You don't want that to go away. This is his brother. And he got very emotional, man. And I'm going to show y'all this. And listen. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because that's your brother. You're just going to naturally have compassion for your brother, right? I'm gonna show y'all what DDG's brother said right here. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Here's DDG's brother.
Every time I talk to my brother, it's not about no hoes. It ain't about what he doing on stream. It ain't about how much money this nigga making. It ain't about no popularity. It's like, damn, that nigga just really want to be a dad, bro. And the craziest thing is that nigga ain't even had a chance to be a dad yet, real. Except when them niggas was together. Bro, when my brother and Hallie was together, bro, when they was hiding Halo, bro, them niggas was together every day. Them niggas was together every fucking day, bro. I remember. Nigga, I remember the baby shower. Nigga, I remember everything, bro. And because them niggas' relationship ain't work, bro, that is why my brother can't be a dad.
So, DDG's brother is saying that's why DDG can't be a dad. Ever since they broke up, Halle Bailey has been keeping the child from him. He hasn't been able to see his child. This is what DDG's brother is saying. Listen, we're getting stories from both sides, DDG's side, and well, we haven't really heard from Chloe and all those, or her, her mom and all that kind of stuff. But we've been getting stories from kind of both sides, from Halle Bailey, and it just seems like a lot of DDG's associates has been speaking out for him. Now, some people are saying that DDG has been making phone calls and asking guys, hey, could you speak up for me? Could you do an Instagram post? You know what I'm saying? Because I need you to make it look good for me or whatever. What do y'all think? People have been insinuating that. But I'm pretty sure he didn't have to ask his brother to do that because his brother loves him. His brother is actually, he broke down crying. So he seems sincere. What do y'all think?
Do you think that my fucking brother, would hit a fucking movie star? Do you think that my brother would beat a fucking movie star? Y'all fucking serious? If they called the police, they're going on the way. Come on, bro. Every time I talk to my brother, it's not about no hoes. It ain't about what he doing on stream. It ain't about how much money this nigga making. It ain't about no popularity. It's like, damn, that nigga just really want to be a dad, bro. And the craziest thing is that nigga ain't even had a chance to be a dad yet, real. Except when them niggas was together. Bro, when my brother and Hallie was together, bro, when they was hiding Halo, bro, them niggas was together every day. Them niggas was together every fucking day.
So what do y'all think about that? He said when they was together, he had Halo every day. Right? Here's another one. Here's another social media personality that took up for DDG. DDG has a lot of support. DDG is very popular and he has a lot of support, especially when it comes to social media personalities. DDG is a social media personality as well, but I didn't we talked about this months ago. I did not understand how big this dude was, especially on the internet, as far as his music goes, his music fan base. This dude is huge. DDG is huge, and he cannot afford to lose the momentum that he's actually accumulated. Here's Deshae Frost speaking up for DDG. What do y'all think about this, right?
Diddy used to tell me, nigga, she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling, she smacking the shit out of him. Real shit. Bow, he was sitting in his bed. Bow! Like, real shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Real.
So, he said DDG used to tell him that she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. What does that mean? That could mean, they had a little quarrels and everything. She used to slap him on the back of the head, and slap him on the back, slap him on the arm or whatever. What do y'all think? So now they're combating this and saying that Halle Bailey is abusive too. Halle Bailey is abusive. That's what they're saying. What do y'all think? they're combating Holly Bailey's story and saying she's abusive. No, DDG is not the abusive one. Holly Bailey is abusive because my homeboy said that they used to be sitting on the bed, and this story is so detailed, right? Deshae Frost's story is so detailed. He said, DDG told me when they used to sit on the bed, she used to slap the shit out of him. Listen to it.
Real shit. Like I'm saying.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. Thank you for being here, Planet Fitness. And thank you for your $10 super chat. I'm going to read it shortly. Shout out to Chalk in the building too. Thank you for being here, Chalk. Great to see you. And shout out to my sister, Fear No Mortals in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Fear No Mortals channel and hit the notification bell. Shout out to you, sis. I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro, like, I'm just saying, bro, like, he not gonna talk or whatever the fuck he wanna say, whatever, bro, he can say whatever he wanna, or you're not gonna say, but I'm not gonna let people think that my dog is some fucking abuser or some shit, bro.
Now, this next shit is about, this is crazy as hell, what Deshae Frost is about to say. This is wild as hell what y'all about to hear next. Shout out to Poppy Blanco in the building. What's up, Poppy? Great to see you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Poppy. Y'all listen to this. Deshae Frost is about to... they going heavy on Holly Bailey. Watch what they're about to say. Watch what they're about to accuse Holly Bailey of. Watch this. Deshae Frost, ladies and gentlemen. He's locking his door.
I'm not taking no flights. You ain't gonna finna get this. The government, Rock Nation, not finna get me. I'm not taking no flights. We taking buses and bikes. That's it. All month. Real shit. I'm not playing, bro. Get away. Hey, close them blinds real quick for me, twin.
So I don't know if he's actually gonna say it, but he's insinuating that Holly Bailey is a part of the Illuminati, and she's being directed by the Illuminati. She's being used by the Illuminati to take down DDG.
No Cap-tivity.
That's what he's insinuating. Shout out to Dallas in the building. Great to see you, Dallas.
Close some blinds. Turn off your phone too. Just make sure your phone's off.
What do y'all think?
Nah, you good. Just make sure
y'all think Holly Bailey a part of the Illuminati?
Turn off your shit. I think Hallie's part of the Illuminati.
Oh, God.
Real shit. You ask me. If you ask me about real shit, so I'm just saying all this shit, bro. Like, that's just not cool, bro. Real shit. And that's what I'm saying. Diddy didn't sell his soul, so now they trying to get him. I don't care, bro. I know Jay-Z gonna be on my ass after this, and Beyonce. But I don't give a fuck, bro. If the CIA niggas come to my door, then they come knocking on my fucking door. It is what it is, bro.
Yo. Now, it's just obvious that he's just going too hard for his homeboy DDG. These social media dudes is funny as hell. Like, bro, come on, bro. He's just going too hard, man. Bro, you putting it on too strong. You know. And who put this damn background music in the background? Shout out to Mo Love, my sister Mo Love in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Mo Love's channel and hit that notification bell. Shout out to our beloved sister Mo Love.
No Cap-tivity.
Great to see you, sis. And shout out to TNL in the building as well. What's going on, TNL? I got 5 on it.
DDG squad, bro. The Diddy used to tell me, nigga, she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling. She smacking the shit out of him.
On the bed. Damn, that was very detailed, wasn't it? So, let me read this. Let me read all my support because I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the support. $5 more Planet Fist and you will be a co-sponsor of tonight's show.
Super chat.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. Thank you so much, Planet Fitness, for your $10 super cap. Planet Fitness said, bruh, this story is no different than LA Truce and other stories where there were allegations. Women were dragging dude only to find out 2 years later she was lying. Now they dragging her.
No Cap-tivity.
LA Fit, I said LA Fitness. Planet Fitness said It's no different from LA Truth's story and other stories where there were allegations. He's making a point. Planet Fitness is making a point. Shout out to Planet Fitness again.
Super chat.
Thank you, Planet Fitness, for your $5 super cap. He said, no different than Tyree's story. No different than finding out later that Rihanna used to hit Chris Brown before that incident.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness coming with the heat. $2 more for Planet Fitness.
Super chat.
Shout out to Planet Fitness again. Planet Fitness said, the guilty should face justice, even those that lie.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. You got a total of $17. Only three more dollars, and you will be a co-sponsor of tonight's show. Shout out to you, Planet Fitness. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. And shout out to Mel in the building. What's going on, Mel? Great seeing you, Mel.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Mel. What do y'all think? DDG got a lot of people coming to his rescue. They got a lot of people speaking up for him. And obviously, these people know DDG personally. Obviously, these people know DDG personally. Now, all of this is still alleged, but we do know that those bruises on Holly Bailey's arm is real. Now, let's just keep it 100 on that. We do know she does have a chipped tooth. Now, somebody could say, Freezy, she could have chipped her tooth on a piece of ice. It happens all the time. Or she could have bit some metal. We don't know, right? Well, Holly Bailey is fighting back. Holly Bailey is fighting back. She just recently released a picture of inside her empty room. No. My bad. She just recently released some messages. She released messages showing that DDG was taking pictures of the inside of Holly Bailey's empty room. She released these messages showing that this dude basically was stalking her, even though they've been broken up. This is her room. This says this is DDG's phone. I mean, this is the contact. This is his text message, DDG's text message. And he's texting her and saying, hey, me and Halo is at the front door. Can you answer? If you're not home, just say that. Damn.
No Cap-tivity.
So she's kind of insinuating that DDG was stalking her. All in her house, opened her room, seeing that her room was empty. She revealed these messages just recently. Also below is showing some more of DDG's text messages. It says, now I know what you've been on, LOL. You can pick Halo up from George. I have to go to work. Now I know what you've been on. Well, Holly Bailey is saying, well, we're broken up. We've broken up. So why are you even worried about if my room is empty? And why are you worried about what I've been on? Holly Bailey is fighting back. And she's revealing messages and pictures from DDG showing a contradiction in his stories and his denial of possible physical abuse. So what do y'all say now? What do y'all say now about this? What do y'all think? This is an interesting story that's going on with DDG. And it's not over, man. Listen, this whole thing with DDG, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You just got to leave it alone, DDG. If you are, obviously he's still, wasn't he the one that left her? Somebody put it in the chat. Wasn't DDG the one that left Holly Bailey? Or did she leave him? I thought he was the one that left her. And if he was the one that left her, why would he? Okay, she's insinuating that he damn near broke in her house and broke in her room and took pictures of an empty room and saying, now I know what you own. But why are you worried about what she's on if you broke up with her? I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. That don't make sense to me. What do y'all think? See, I like to be fair. I like to be fair because if you left her, I mean, make it make sense, right? Shout out to Planet Fitness again. Super chat. Thank you, Planet Fitness, for another $5. I appreciate you, which makes you the official sponsor of tonight's show. Planet Fitness said, people believed Amber Heard, and look how that turned out. She had her own receipts and cried on the stand. We judging before the verdict. No judgment here, Planet Fitness. We just putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. Everything is still all alleged. And thank you, Planet Fitness, for becoming the official sponsor of tonight's show. Thank you. Let's go ahead and add Planet Fitness to the sponsorship board. Listen, guys, to become a co-sponsor or official sponsor of tonight's show, it's only $22 or more now. Thanks to Planet Fitness. And shout out to Mark Perez, tax coach, too, for being the initial sponsor of tonight's show. We really appreciate it, my brother. Planet Fitness is the official sponsor with a total of $22. Shout out to Planet Fitness. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Shout out to Planet Fitness, flashing below. Thank you, man. If you would like your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap or you can leave a cash cap, right? And we love cash caps at $ no cap freezy. That's $ no cap freezy. And listen, we haven't gotten a PayPal in a long time. Right? The PayPal is what's the PayPal? The PayPal is, it's in the description. I think it's no cap freeze without the Y. That's what the PayPal is. No cap freeze. Let's see if we get a PayPal for the first time in a long time. And shout out to the PayPal crew, Carl Anderson, Cassandra B. Yeah, shout out to the PayPal crew. You know, the PayPal is no cap freeze without the Y. Not no cap freezy. It's no captivity. No captivity with freeze. I think that's it. Hold on, let me see. PayPal. I think that's it. Shout out to Michael Sebo too. He left a PayPal. Wait, they don't even show the PayPal. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me look at the description. Okay, no captivity with freeze without the Y. That's the PayPal. No captivity with freeze. My bad, y'all. It was just bothering me. I just wanted to see it. So back to Holly Bailey, right? Back to Holly Bailey. That's not it. I know y'all thought that was it. No, that's not it. DDG. Let me see what this says. DDG cuts first stream short. Okay, so DDG, this says that, let me go back over here to the ground spam. This says that DDG cut his first stream short after Holly Bailey abuse claims. Plus his brother breaks down in tears and sister calls on God. So DDG's sister spoke out. We just seen his brother, but this is going to show DDG cutting his stream short after the Holly Bailey abuse claims. Here we go.
You know, practicing when I preach. Stand on my shit, but I'll be lying if I said it was.
Thank you, Planet Fitness, for the super cap. I'm gonna read it shortly, bro. Thank you.
100%. You know, I was gonna do like some IRL shit, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just get on the laptop, chill for a little bit. I know it's a lot of people that's trying to be nosy or something, but you might as well leave if that's what you're here for.
It doesn't seem like he's in good spirits either, man. Let me tell y'all something. These DV allegations is pretty hard. You don't, as a celebrity especially, you don't want DV allegations on your jacket. You don't even want that insinuation on you, right? Because you got the women will be against you. Then you got the LGBTQ community will be against you. Brand deals will start to remove themselves from you. They will start to disassociate themselves from you. It's just a bad thing, right? Bad situation.
Yeah, you might as well get the fuck on. That's what you're here for. You know, I'm just... You know, I'm just still trying to, like, understand. You know, I'm just trying to get it. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't have my mic. I mean, I could plug my mic in, but I'm telling you, I really just, I don't want to miss no days streaming. I thought about not streaming, but I'm like, nah, I can't do what the fuck I always tell everybody else. I always tell people to work through whatever they going through, and then I was gonna sit here and not, but you know, I'm just still in this.
What is this guy talking about? It's like he's zoned out for real. The hell wrong with DDG?
It's waiting for the thug.
You can tell his mind is heavily on this domestic violence, you know.
Hotel chilling and shit. You know, just still trying to like understand, you know. But I don't really know where to go with this live, to be honest. You know, it's just it's just a bunch of nosy people in here that don't give a fuck about me. They just see what they can, just being nosy. So I just don't want to give nobody no satisfaction or nothing, you know. But shit, this is crazy. I got one of these for y'all though. If y'all want an Amazon code. Forgot to get this away a couple streams ago, so I just get this to y'all now. You know. Get y'all Amazon ready.
It says DDG cuts first stream short after Halle Bailey abuse claims. What is he doing? His camera is looking at the ceiling now. This dude is very bothered, man. DDG is worried. You could tell, you could see the worry on DDG's face. A lot of people think this is a small matter. No, it's not small. I'm telling you right now. A lot of DDG's income comes off of endorsements and brand deals and stuff. He just can't afford for this type of thing to stick.
It's crazy to say, but to be honest, this nigga has never been able to just get Halo. So now it's virtually impossible for him to get Halo. What I'm saying on these things.
So I think this is some more that his brother has actually posted to Instagram. Let's see if this is some new information his brother said.
Is that my brother was pleading to y'all. He was saying it in so many words, like, damn, I miss my son. And when my brother would call and tell me, like, man, I miss Halo, or he'd see me with Woo-Up, he'd be like, damn, can't wait to get Halo. And that's off the internet. Man, y'all niggas, I'm being honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and this gonna hurt my heart to say, and it's literally making me like hella emotional. Bro, that's why my brother streams, bro. That's why my brother streams, because he can't see Halo how he want to, bro. That's why y'all see my brother on stream until he goes to sleep. And this shit kind of like low-key fucking a nigga up, bro. It's crazy to say, but to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, child. I don't want to be like fucking emotional on camera type shit. But, nigga, the reason why my brother is streaming so much, bro, and y'all see this nigga on that bitch for hours, bro.
Oh, shit. Man, he finna break down crying again.
No captivity.
Damn, this shit's serious.
It's because that nigga called me and be like, bro, that shit hurt, bro. Every time I talk to my brother, it's not about no hoes. It ain't about what he doing on stream. It ain't about how much money this nigga making. It ain't about no popularity. It's like, damn, that nigga just really want to be a dad, bro. And the craziest thing is that nigga ain't even had a chance to be a dad yet, real. Except when them niggas was together. Bro, when my brother and Hallie was together, bro, when they was hiding Halo, bro, them niggas was together every day. Them niggas was together every fucking day, bro.
We seen that already. We seen that.
I remember. Nigga, I remember the baby shower. Nigga, I remember everything, bro. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm my bad for getting emotional, bro. But y'all niggas don't understand, bro. Me and my brother is best friends, bro. And that nigga always, when me and my brother get off the phone, every time me and my brother on the phone, that nigga gonna be like, man, I'm finna try to go get Halo. So hour later, I see a stream start. And when the stream start, nigga happy as a motherfucker, bro. Man, hold on, let me show y'all. This stream right here, New York Day 1. New York Day 1, right? This stream, he went to New York just to get Halo. And I remember he was like, man, I'm finna try to get Halo. And nigga, he started to stream. I'm like, damn, nigga, what happened? He's like, I don't want to talk about that shit. And that was it. And this happened so many goddamn times, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm my bad for getting emotional, bro. And because them niggas' relationship ain't work, bro, that is why my brother can't be a dad. Do you think that my fucking brother, do you think that would try?
So what is this? This, it says the devil is working, but God is working harder. This is DDG's sister, I think. This is DDG's sister. What does it say? Pontiac made TT. Pontiac made TT. The devil is working, but God is working even harder. DDG's sister and brother and his family are going hard for him. Other social media personalities, they're going hard for DDG. You got to give it to him, man.
I've already seen the TMZ post, and I'm not going to speak on it. So, yeah.
Just buy it, twin.
Man, that sandwich look good, though.
I've already seen the TMZ post, and I'm not going to speak on it.
So the sister is saying she's not going to speak on Holly Bailey and the abuse claims. She's not going to speak on Holly Bailey and the abuse claims. Yo, This shit is big, man. This shit is big. This is DDG's mom. DDG's mother seemingly reacts to son being accused of abusing ex and child's mother, Halle Bailey. She said, "I have been quiet too long." This is what DDG's mother said. "I have been quiet too long." So what does it say? It said, "Hello, Jesus, take the wheel." This is DDG's mother. It says, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long." That's DDG's mother.
No Cap-tivity.
Yup, that's DDG's mother. This is when Halle Bailey requested sole legal and physical custody of their son Halo. All right. This is DDG saying he posted something early. He posted something as well and said, "I'm chilling, by the way. I have no worries. Streaming later on. No days off."
I'm like, damn, bro. Should I get a stylist?
We
Fuck
seen
all
all
that.
this. We seen all that. Okay. So what do y'all think, man? DDG's family has a lot to say about DDG and his ordeal with his baby mama. Obviously, the family is not big fans of Halle Bailey at this point. A lot of people are backing DDG, right? Halle Bailey is pretty much by herself. You know, her sister's not saying anything. You would think that Chloe would actually say something, right? You would think that, because it seems like Chloe and Halle is pretty close. So you would think that Chloe would come out of the woodworks and say, "Yes, my sister used to tell me this, she used to tell me that." One thing about the celebrity status and all that kind of stuff is very it's very weird. Like, people, you know, they don't want to get involved in situations for the fear of the association with certain situations. Like DV is very sensitive, right? But, you know, celebrities can be very peculiar, right? But you would think that Chloe would say something, you know, but she got sole custody. And I forgot, maybe it's best that they don't say something, because, and shout out to Budgie Cat in the building. What's going on, Budgie Cat? Maybe it's best that Halle Bailey and her family don't say nothing, because they are going to court June 4th. So maybe they are gathering information and lawyering up and all that kind of stuff, right? They're going to court. So maybe it's best that they don't say nothing. Maybe Halle Bailey has a legal team and they've advised her not to say anything. That's a big possibility, right? So, so let me just not jump the gun, right? Shout out to Planet Fitness. Super chat. Shout out to Planet Fitness again. Planet Fitness, let me see. Planet Fitness, he's already at $22. Look like Planet Fitness is at $32 with another $10 right here. Planet Fitness, thank you for the another $5 super cap. Planet Fitness said, "Now, if we find out Kelsey shot Meg, we want her in jail to do her 10. No excuses, no pity, same energy. If we find out that Kelsey shot Meg, we want her in jail to do her 10 years too." No Cap-tivity. Hold your horses. We're going to talk about it, Planet Fitness. We're going to talk about it, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Planet Fitness for another $5. Super chat. Thank you, Planet Fitness. I appreciate you. Planet Fitness says, let me get rid of this so I can see it. Planet Fitness said, "You'll never know this side if your side is never put in a spot to have this type of allegation. It's typically, they said it, so believe it. It's typically, they said it, so believe it." Shout out to Planet Fitness. No cap. Planet Fitness saying, "You'll never know this side if your side is never put in the spot to have this type of allegation. It's typically, they said it, so people believe it." Shout out to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is still our official sponsor of tonight's show. And with a total now of $33. I mean $32. Here we go. Shout out to Planet Fitness with a total of $32. No Cap-tivity. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to Planet Fitness. If you would like to become a co-sponsor or official sponsor of tonight's show, it's only $32. It's still on the low end. $32. I appreciate you, Planet Fitness. Thank you. And if you would like your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap, aka super chat, or a cash cap, aka cash app to $, no cap freezy. That's $, no cap freezy. Thank you in advance. Shout out to Planet Fitness again. Super chat. Makes a total of $42. Shout out to Planet Fitness. Thank you, Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness says, simple to get custody in your favor. You start with a protective order, 72 hours, 14 days, and then request a hearing for permanent. Let's not act like we don't know how this game is played. So Planet Fitness, this is interesting. Planet Fitness is saying this is what Holly Bailey is doing, right? She got a protective order, 72 hours or 14 days, and then she requested a hearing for permanent custody. So she's fighting for permanent custody. Planet Fitness is saying let's not act like we don't know how this stuff go. What do y'all think? That was a good comment. Shout out to Planet Fitness, man. Planet Fitness, shout out to you. Planet Fitness is the official sponsor of tonight's show with a total of $42. No Cap-tivity. Thank you, Planet Fitness. I appreciate you, bro. Let's go ahead and let's see, it's $42 now. There we go. Shout out to Planet Fitness. So listen, man, I hope that this situation works itself out. DDG and Holly Bailey are going through a rough patch. Now, I will say this. After he decided to leave her, there shouldn't be any how should I say this? There shouldn't be any domestic disputes, right? Now, I can understand when it comes to the child, if the co-parenting isn't healthy, there could be some friction and some contention, right? There could be some friction and some contention. Now, right here, let me go ahead and say, play it. Let me show y'all this again. Here we go. So right here, right? These are alleged texts of DDG confirming Hailey Bailey about being confirming or accusing Hailey Bailey of being with Brent Faiyaz, the R&B singer, with their son Halo, right? With their son Halo in attendance. So right here, this says pretty much confirms the Hailey Bailey Brent Faiyaz rumors, keeping Hailey away from DDG while Brent playing stepdad in St. Lucia is crazy work. So it says this file bet. It's saying this is what so these are text messages from DDG accusing Hailey Bailey of being with Brent Faiyaz. This is file. So this is the thing. Do y'all think he's mad that his child is allegedly in St. Lucia, was allegedly in St. Lucia with Brent Faiyaz? Or do y'all think that DDG was upset that his ex-girlfriend was in St. Lucia with Brent Faiyaz, possibly getting beat down? No Cap-tivity. Beat down to the ground. But these are alleged text messages from DDG, right? Also, DDG's wrote on this end, on where it has the blue right here. DDG, somebody else wrote, no, this is Academics. Academics wrote, DDG can't see his son because Holly took Halo to go be with Brent Faiyaz in St. Lucia. Treacherous. So DDG wrote, you think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image? This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit. So this is the whole thing, right? Why would... Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think, okay, DDG left Holly Bailey. He didn't want to be with her no more. They're co-parenting. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody thinks that this is inappropriate after they broke up. That she took her son with her to St. Lucia and Brent Faiyaz was possibly in attendance as well. Now, all of this is alleged. We don't know if they went there together. We don't know if they met up in St. Lucia or they just so happen to be in the same place at the same time. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think this is inappropriate. If y'all think this is, did I say okay or inappropriate? Or did I say, put a 1 in the chat if you think it's okay or inappropriate? MJ put a 1, Dallas put a 1. So, wait, are y'all putting 1s for inappropriate or okay? A 2 if it's okay, 1 if it's inappropriate. A 2 if it's okay, 1 if it's inappropriate. Okay, so MJ is saying it's okay. DB is saying it should be okay that she went to St. Lucia. Righteous Rage is saying it's okay. World Class is saying it's inappropriate. Dallas is saying, are you saying it's inappropriate, Dallas, with the 1? Okay, Dallas is saying it's inappropriate. Pumps on the Bump is saying it's okay. It should be okay. Okay, I got you, World Class. World Class saying it's inappropriate. Pumps on the Bump saying it's okay. It should be okay. Mel is saying it should be okay that she goes to St. Lucia with her child, even if she met up with Brent Faiyaz. So this is a sticky situation. So obviously this is proof that DDG was upset. Obviously this is proof that DDG is upset. Now DDG did right, have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. Right? He did say that. Michael is saying it's okay. Okay. Well, we're going to see how this turns out, y'all. We're going to see how this turns out. We're definitely going to get an update on the custody battle. Right? They're supposed to be going to court June 4th. So we're going to see. He doesn't have any custody. He probably won't see Halo until June 4th, to be honest with you, because they got so much confusion going on. Right? Let's talk about Chris Brown, y'all. Let's talk about Chris Brown. Chris Brown, first of all, let's talk about Chris Brown. But first, before we get into the main topic of Chris Brown, have y'all heard Genuine's version of Residuals yet? What the hell is... Why is Genuine looking like this?
No Cap-tivity.
Genuine on that good stuff. He snorted that good stuff. The hell wrong with Genuine? And this man don't even know the damn words. Okay, it's over. And then they be making these R&B faces like that shit make it better. The R&B face does not make it better, Genuine. Okay? Stop it, man. Please. Let's talk about Chris Brown, y'all. Now, this situation with Chris Brown is bad. The situation with Chris Brown is very, very bad, y'all. So right here we know Chris Brown was arrested in the UK for allegedly smashing his producer in the head. No, smashing a producer in the head with a bottle of Don Julio.
No Cap-tivity.
So here's why this situation is so significant. This is not a good look. This is not a good look on Chris Brown's behalf, because let me tell y'all why. You can't have a strong history of physical abuse, domestic violence, having been blackballed and all of the sort, and then get arrested for taking a Don Julio bottle against the head of a producer. Obviously, this is a well-known producer, especially if he's rubbing shoulders with Chris Brown. You just can't do that, Chris Brown. I'm gonna tell you. And a lot of the people that have strings on Chris Brown, they can stop promoting him, marketing him, like that, just like they've tried to do before. Now we know Chris Brown sells out concerts all the time, but this is just not a good look. Now I did say Chris Brown's career is over. The main thing that Chris Brown cannot have attached to his name anymore while he's been a celebrity is physical violence.
No Cap-tivity.
He just can't afford it, right? Let me see if I can find some TikToks on this. Let me see. Here we go. There we go. Chris Brown. Here we go, y'all.
Chris Brown has been arrested in Manchester over an alleged nightclub assault in London. The singer was taken into custody just after 2 a.m, accused of hitting a music producer with a bottle at Tape nightclub in 2023. The Met say a man's in custody and investigations are ongoing. Chris Brown has been arrested in Manchester over an alleged nightclub assault in London.
I mean to tell me.
Let's see. One.
I mean to tell me, Chris Brown gets arrested the next day after saying free Tory. So let's back it up, y'all.
So she's connecting this arrest with Chris Brown saying free Tory the day before. Okay.
Yo, Chris Brown is arrested for knocking somebody upside the head with a Don Julio bottle. Now listen, this happened like in February of 2023. He was arrested with sometime in the wee hours.
That's a good point.
For that crime that took place in 2023.
So this happened in 2023?
No Cap-tivity.
This happened in 2023? 2023, he got arrested the day after he said free Tory Lanez. Is there a correlation there?
Every bit of Chris was saying free Tory as if he was going to get him and free him out the jail. Nah, he in the jail. Y'all, this is crazy.
No. He just got arrested, but they're saying it was for him hitting a producer in the head with a Don Julio bottle in 2023. But he just got arrested. Yeah, he did just get arrested. Yeah.
So I just find that just to be a coincidence.
So I'm thinking maybe he was in Manchester, the UK, and he made it back to the United States in time, and that's why it took so long for him to get arrested. Maybe he's had a warrant for his arrest in Manchester all this time.
Chris Brown was on there saying free Tory Lanez, let him out, let him through them cell walls. And the next day, not even 24
What up, Chicago Rilla?
hours, they done locked Chris Brown up for something that happened in 2023. If y'all don't see this is a crooked world slash, y'all know what I mean. But hey, but TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes. Bye, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments.
I gotta do my research on this. Let me see.
I'm on my period right now. Ain't shit.
Let me see. When did the bottle incident happen with Chris Brown? Yep. Sure did. Look at this, y'all. It happened in 2023, February 19th, 2023. But they just arrested Chris Brown for this incident. That is crazy.
No Cap-tivity.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm on my period right now. Ain't shit funny. I ain't laughed in like 24 hours. I'm ready to get into it. Anybody, crackhead, Uber driver, bouncer.
I find it funny how Chris Brown get arrested after he was one of the only artists in the industry to yell free Tory Lanez, bro. Him and Tyga, right? I'm not saying that's the reason why he got arrested, but that's just a crazy coincidence, right? Nobody else in the industry screaming free Tory, none of that. Mind you, this man innocent, and he just almost lost his... You don't see Meek Mill, who was somebody who was, justice system and all this. He bounced you back. He bounced you back when Drake clapped you out the game, bro. Why you ain't shouting him out? You don't see Kendrick Lamar saying nothing? Ain't he the woke man? Why he ain't saying nothing? Tory was about to expose this industry, bro. I'm telling you, if he would have got out of jail like, man, they lying on me, with all that energy, bro, it would have broke the matrix, bro. Now, even if he do get out and when he finally speaking, you know it's gonna be different because he healing, he going through, he gonna have to recover. But bro, it ain't the same how it was gonna be if it would have just been unexpected, like Tory Lanez is innocent, The Matrix don't want that news. So they had to man, all I gotta say is it's weird how this man almost lost his life days after information revealed that he was innocent this entire time. He wasn't supposed to be in there. He wasn't supposed to be next to a lifer. Why is he next to lifers? This man don't got life. It wasn't even no proper evidence on that case. I find it funny how Chris Brown get arrested.
Chris Brown was arrested in London this morning.
Oh, it happened today?
This morning.
Oh, this is breaking. Oh, look, J-Lex got the breaking news.
Okay. Right. 2 a.m. at the Laurie Hotel.
I find it funny how Chris
Brown was arrested in London this morning.
Oh, it happened today?
This morning.
Oh, this is breaking. Oh, look, J-Lex got the breaking news.
Okay. Right. 2 a.m. at the Laurie Hotel for an incident that happened in February of 2023. He apparently hit Abe Dia, who is a music producer out in London. They were at a club back in February of 2023, and Dia says that he attacked him unprovoked, smashed him over the head with a bottle, and then punched and kicked him. He also told the news that not only did he, punch and kick him,
he punched him and kicked him too? Shit.
But he hit him over the head 2 or 3 times stomped on his head 2 or 3 times, and then caused his knee to collapse out, which resulted in him being hospitalized.
Okay,
Damn.
a couple of things. Number one, Chris Brown is a very violent person. I've said he's scum. He makes great music. I think he puts on a good show, but he is trash. I'm sorry. I know Chris Brown listeners or fans are listening right now. Complete trash. Number two, why is he just not getting arrested for this?
He filed a court order against him, so obviously legalities take a little bit. So yeah.
Was he over there in England?
Yes.
Oh, that's like, we're gonna get him while he's here.
Right.
I'm so tired of Christopher Maurice Brown.
I'm excited for the Breezy Bowl, but
The whole
I'm,
name is crazy.
Again, trash human being, in my opinion.
Chris Brown was arrested in London this morning.
So why did they say? So he found a what? He filed. Wait, hold on.
Oh, it happened today?
This morning.
Oh, this is breaking. Oh,
What did they say?
got the breaking news.
Okay, why did they just now arrest him? Let me hear what they said again.
2 a.m. at the Lowry Hotel for an incident that happened in February of 2023. He apparently hit Abe Dia, who is a music producer out in London. They were at a club back in February of 2023, and Dia says that he attacked him unprovoked, smashed him over the head with a bottle, and then punched and kicked him. He also told the news that not only did he, punch and kick him, but he hit him over the head 2 or 3 times, stomped on his head 2 or 3 times. And
Damn. Chris Brown was trying to fuck him up.
No Cap-tivity.
Chris Brown was trying to do him in. No Diddy.
This one here for the thug.
Chris Brown, let me tell y'all something. Chris Brown is out of control, man. Chris Brown is a drug addict. Chris Brown is a drug addict, man. He needs to go sit down somewhere. I'm telling you. Chris Brown need help. Chris Brown need rehab. He needs some type of intervention. A lot of people don't talk about how bad off Chris Brown is, man. I got some inside information. People that's in the industry, they tell me Chris Brown is like so far gone when it comes to substance abuse. This man is he's hooked on all types of drugs. Right? Shout out to Smitty. Smitty's Corner in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on, Smitty? Great to see you. Shout out to Jenny J. Thank you for being here, Jenny J. If you guys would like your comments read and highlighted, if you want your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap, aka super chat, or you can leave a cash cap, aka cash app to $ no cap freezy. That's $ no cap freezy. So why did he just get arrested? Let me see.
then caused his knee to collapse out, which resulted in him being hospitalized.
Cause his knees to collapse. Shit. Chris Brown caused this dude's knees to collapse. Well, how bad did Chris beat his ass? Damn.
Number one, Chris Brown is a very violent person. I've said he's scum. He makes great music. I think he puts on a good show, but he is trash. I'm sorry. I know Chris Brown listeners or fans are listening right now. Complete trash. Number two, why is he just not getting arrested for this?
He filed a court order against him, so obviously.
He filed a court order against him. Chris Brown filed a court order against the guy that he beat.
See, legalities take a little bit, so yeah.
Was he over there in England?
Yes.
Oh, that's like, we're gonna get him while he's here.
Right.
I'm so tired.
Right, he was over there in England. Okay. I'm trying to put it together, y'all. So yeah, that's Chris Brown, y'all. Chris Brown, he got arrested. I don't think Chris Brown is going to get out of this. The dude went to the hospital. And if it's true that Chris Brown actually hit him twice with 2 or 3 times with a Don Julio bottle and was stomping on his head and made the dude collapse. And the dude actually has medical records of this in Manchester, England. I don't think Chris Brown is getting out of this. If Chris Brown gets convicted of this, it's over.
No Cap-tivity.
It's over with for Chris Brown. His career is over. He's done. Because who's going to keep touching Chris Brown after this? Tell me, please. Tell me who Gonna keep touching Chris Brown after all of this, baby. Huh? Who? Nobody. I can tell you that.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm saying, like, the Rihanna thing was bad enough, right? Now, more information came out later on that Rihanna was hitting him too and all that kind of stuff. But when you're a dude, when you're a man in the industry, you got to be very careful, man, on how you're perceived and your image. Especially with domestic violence and physical abuse. People do not like that. You see, even this dude, even the dude that was talking at this radio station said he does not like Chris Brown. He's trash. He's a creep. He does not. You don't want to get caught up in that bubble because it's very hard to get out of it. Then you go on and commit similar offenses, if not worse, and send somebody to the hospital. Chris Brown, this might be it for you. I'm just saying. This might be it for you, Chris Brown. It's been a long road for Diddy, and it looks like it's gonna get even longer. Sean Diddy Combs experienced his 4th day in trial, and we got some information on how the 4th day went. Now, Sean Diddy Combs is being charged for racketeering, transportation of prostitution, and I think the other one was sex trafficking, I think. Yeah. He pled guilty to all 3. Sean Diddy Combs has a powerful legal team, Brian Steele, amongst others. And they've been drilling Cassie for the past couple of days. No Diddy.
It's here for the thug.
No Diddy. I got some information on Sean Diddy Combs and his trial, what he's been going through like these past couple of days. Let me see. So let me see what we're gonna start with, because I got some videos pulled up, and I don't even know why they're showing this, but this is a video. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of videos that surfaced, right? TMZ surfaced a couple of videos showing Sean P. Diddy Combs while he was with Cassie, and also he was with French Montana on another video, but I can show it to y'all. Diddy look high as hell right there, don't he? So that was Diddy and Cassie, some old footage that resurfaced, never before seen footage of Diddy and Cassie hanging out for his birthday, right, with his kids and artists and whatnot. But we got some more information on this Diddy trial. let's go through the videos that I have so far. And I got some other stuff on TikTok and Twitter that I'm going to show you guys. Let's see.
It's going to be important, and what defense counsel is picking up on is an email. So when these emails or BlackBerry messages are being discussed, she is addressing them to Puffy or Pop. That was the nickname that she had for him. And she told him that in order for me to be more open, I need to feel like you're my husband, that this is the only man who will have this aggressive sexual side of me. And this is where...
So they're saying that Cassie said, in order for me to, you know, to, hold on, let me start this over. In order for me to be closer to you or to do this shit, I don't know.
It's going to be important, and what defense counsel is picking up on is an email. So when these emails or BlackBerry messages are being discussed, she is addressing them to Puffy or Pop. That was the nickname that she had for him. And she told him that in order for me to be more open, I need to feel like you're my husband, that this is the only man who...
In order for me to be more open, in order for Cassie to be more open with Diddy, she said she needed to feel like he was her husband. So obviously she had aspirations of marrying P. Diddy. She wanted to be his wife. Obviously, P. Diddy never had no intentions on marrying this girl. But I think that P. Diddy's defense team is actually showing that she was with it. She was with the freak offs, and hey, I will be more open to you if I feel like you're my husband. That's what these that's what these messages are supposed to be insinuating.
Will have this aggressive sexual side of me. And this is where it gets to be important, because then she says in this email exchange that in the beginning, when we were in love and we did these freak offs, she responded and she said, it felt right. So that's what she says in that email. And defense counsel questioned her about that and what she was referring to. It was those freak offs. And she said, it felt right. She said, we were in love. And then she said, I'm afraid, though, that I'm becoming just one of your girlfriends in order for you to get your fantasies.
She said it felt right because they was in love. But she started feeling like she's just one of the girls because, or one of his fantasies, because it was all about sex. And he never was trying to marry her. So she just felt like she was doing all of this for nothing. So it seems as though Cassie might have been going with this to try to get further with P. Diddy, possibly to be his wife. But P. Diddy was just, she's insinuating that P. Diddy was stringing her along. But this is very good. This is very powerful for the defense team, because the defense is proving that she was with it. She was with the freak offs and she was trying to be closer to him, or she wanted him to be closer to her. She wanted him to either act like he was her husband, or she really wanted him to be her husband.
Off. So they are going through all of these communications, Ted, between Sean Combs and Cassie, trying to establish consent, that she was a willing participant, and in fact, sending messages to him, one of which I'm not going to read, talking about the things that she wanted to be doing in these freak-offs.
Interesting.
It's going.
So the defense team, P. Diddy.
This one here for the thug.
P. Diddy's defense team is proving that he was not forcing her. She was with it in the beginning. And they have messages saying that, hey, she wants to be more open with him, but she wants to feel like he is her husband. She wants to feel like she is his one and only. And then she would, she would be more open. She's going to be more open. And she was more open. She was doing the freak offs in hopes of, pleasing him and making him happy, because she said she was in love with him, and she said it just felt right. Now, these text messages are very damaging. It's very damaging on Cassie's behalf, because it goes against her being coerced, right? It goes against that. It's saying that she was very cognizant, and she made a decision to do this as a adult woman. Shout out to El Cheapo in the building. Yeah, titty.
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on, El Cheapo? Make sure y'all subscribe to El Cheapo's channel and hit that notification bell. Shout out to my sister in the building. Also, shout out to Super Chat. Shout out to Jenny J for her $5 super cap. Thank you, Jenny J. I appreciate you. Jenny J said, why French Montana not in court supporting his boy? Where all his friends at?
No Cap-tivity.
Great question. As we know, a lot of Diddy's associates and longtime friends have not been associating themselves with the diddler, all right, because of the bad press associated with this whole debacle. But that was a great question because we have not seen French Montana nowhere to be found at all, right? If you would like your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap, aka super chat, or you can leave a cash cap, aka cash app too. $ no cap freezy. That's $ no cap freezy. Right here, this is the video, right, for the infamous video of the hotel beating of Cassie. It says entire video, let me see. Entire video abusing Cassie released. Full 15-minute video does not show Cassie attacking him. So the whole 15-minute video did not show Cassie attacking P. Diddy, which was good for Cassie, right? It was good for Cassie's side, right? And her character, because it shows that she was not a violent woman. Now, P. Diddy and his lawyers were accusing Cassie of being physically abusive too, right? We went over this the other day. They were accusing Cassie of being physically abusive, and they was trying to prove that the abuse was mutual. But they watched the whole 15-minute video of this hotel incident, and not one time did Cassie attack him, which was good for Cassie. What else we got here? Because we got some more stuff on P. Diddy. Let's see. Let's go down. Let's go down. No Diddy. Pause. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? So let's do this one here. This says Cassie says someone allegedly trashed her hotel room, peed on the floor, and pooped in the toilet without flushing when Diddy found out about her relationship with Kid Cudi. Cassie says someone allegedly trashed her hotel room, peed on the floor, and pooped in the toilet without flushing when Diddy found out about her relationship with Kid Cudi. Now we know also allegedly that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car, right?
No Cap-tivity.
So a lot of these accusations about Diddy is pointing to the notion that Diddy is a control freak. Diddy is a very big control freak. He likes a lot of control, right? A lot of this is pointing to that. So Cassie said that in court as well. Let me see. Right here it says, Cassie testifies that she was jealous of Kim Porter. She was jealous of Kim Porter and frustrated over her difficulty of forming a relationship with Diddy's kids. Says Gina was a constant problem in their relationship. Gina Hoon. I think Gina Hoon is that the woman from California? I don't know. There's so many I can't keep up. No, Gina Hoon was back in April of 2014. So yeah, Cassie testified that she was jealous of Kim Porter, and frustrated over her difficulty of forming a relationship with Diddy's kids. Says Gina was a constant problem in their relationship. Let me see. On behalf of defense, and Estavio asked Cassie if she was jealous of Diddy's ex, Kim Porter. She admitted that she had some jealousy of Mrs. Porter, who passed away in 2018. She says it was upsetting seeing Diddy spend time with his family and Porter for things like holidays, though they weren't in a romantic relationship. She says they would also have freak-offs and he would go visit Kim afterwards. Cassie also admitted that she found out about Gina Hoon back in April of 2014, which caused multiple arguments. In one message, she said to Diddy, "I don't want to be a side piece, but I'll treat you as a king." Gina also spoke on her relationship with Diddy in 2019 interview with Tasha K, where she said he also assaulted her. As Cassie's testimony continued, they also touched on her relationship with Diddy's kids. She says by 2013, they had been together for 7 years, but she was unable to form a relationship with the children, which was frustrating. In the messages, she framed it as Diddy was protecting his kids somehow. Quote unquote, "I've been at the edge of tears this whole week. I don't think that you sympathize with my feelings. I understand you feeling like you need to protect your children, but after a while, it's like, for what? They've never known you and Kim to be together unless there's something that I just don't know about. They were babies when we started dating," Cassie said in messages. So this has a lot to do with why, they say Cassie actually fought Kim Porter. And they said Cassie mopped the floor with Kim Porter as well.
No Cap-tivity.
Said Cassie got violent with Kim Porter, right? So we do know that Cassie did not like Kim Porter, right? So this was Diddy's defense team questioning Cassie. They was questioning Cassie while she was on the stand. Right here it says, Cassie testified, shout out to Laura ADS. What's going on, Laura ADS? Cassie testified that Diddy overdosed on opiates in 2012 after having a freak off, going to a sex club, and the Playboy Mansion. Says the two called each other get high partners. Okay. So they was get high partners. This is not good for Cassie. It's not good for Cassie at all. Right here, this says Cassie alleges she was raped by Diddy on her living room floor in 2018 while she was dating her now husband Alex Fine. His eyes were black. That's what she said his eyes was black while he was raping her on her living room floor while she was dating her now husband Alex Fine, her then boyfriend. So this is Inner City Press says this is the attorney. Says shout out to Inner City Press. They posted this. The USA attorney says, August 2018, what happened? Cassie said, we were having a closure conversation at a restaurant in Malibu. He was trying to convince me to go to Burning Man. The attorney asked, were you seeing anyone? Cassie said, my now husband, Alex Fine. The attorney said, what happened next? Cassie said, Sean came to my house and raped me on my living room floor. Damn. His eyes were black. It was like taking something from you. Damn. The attorney said, you cried. What did Sean do? You cried? What did Sean do? Cassie said, he continued and finished inside of me. Then he got up and left. Damn. Damn. Now we know that Alex Fine is in court. He's been attending court with his now wife Cassie. That's crazy.
No Cap-tivity.
Imagine how hard that is to hear. While this woman was your girlfriend, now she's your wife, you're finding out that Diddy raped you? I mean, Diddy raped your girlfriend on her living room floor? I'm curious to know if he knew this information already. I'm talking about Cassie's husband. Wow. Damn. I wonder if her husband knows this. Or if he's just finding this out in court.
This one here for the thug.
Yo, if he's just finding this shit out in court, that's crazy. If he's just finding this out in court, that's crazy. Now, all of this is alleged. She's saying that P. Diddy raped her on her living room floor. This is alleged. I don't want to make light of it. This is alleged. But she's saying it under oath. That's the whole thing about it. She's saying it under oath. Now, some people would say, Freezy, she probably was still in love with P. Diddy and she gave it to him willingly. I don't want to say that because this is a serious allegation and I don't play with grape. I just don't play with it.
This one here for the thug.
I don't play with grape. But if Alex Fine did know this already, Cassie's husband, this further explains his vitriol and hatred for P. Diddy and why P. Diddy stood up and looked at him in court. They probably had words over the phone before. I know if I found out some shit like that, that shit would upset me to the fullest. Right? Right here also, shout out to Inner City Press, the attorney, USA attorney asks, did you ever have sex with him again? Cassie said yes, voluntarily. Well, damn. Hold on, that fucked me up. Wait, that hold on. Wait.
I'm at the club.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, he raped you on the your living room floor while you was with your boyfriend, Alex Fine. And then the attorney, what did you have sex with P. Diddy again? She said yes, voluntarily the next time. We had a good night. I went back to his house. Can somebody make sense of this? Why would you have sex with somebody that raped you on your living room floor? Okay. The attorney asked, can you explain why you did that after he raped you? Why did you have sex with him again after he raped you? Cassie replied, we had been together 10 years.
No Cap-tivity.
What do you expect? We had been together 10 years. So that's code word for she still had feelings for him. She still had feelings for him, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy. Grape is a serious allegation, and you would think that Cassie would take it serious and not have sex with him again. Some people would say she was used to the abuse, but if you were still with your boyfriend, why would you keep cheating on your boyfriend? Does that speak to Cassie's character? Why would you continue to cheat on your boyfriend? I mean, why would you cheat on your boyfriend? Okay, he raped you. We're not going to consider the first time cheating because you're saying that P. Diddy raped you. That's what you're saying. So let's go with that. Okay, why would you cheat on your boyfriend with the very guy that raped you? Why would you have sex with him again? Do y'all think that Cassie and her husband is gonna make it after this? Do y'all think their marriage is gonna make it after this?
No Cap-tivity.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think Cassie and her husband is gonna make it after this trial? Yo, this is some hard. This is hard to swallow information. No Diddy.
This one here for the thug.
This is very hard to swallow. I'm telling you. That's crazy. So Don Richard is set to testify in Diddy's trial tomorrow. Well, later on today. The judge said, have your next witnesses ready tomorrow. Who are they? The USA attorney said, Don Richard. So Don Richard is going to testify tomorrow. That should be interesting. That should be very interesting. So we're going to look forward to that. Let's hear from some individuals who were in the courthouse as Cassie's testimony continued.
Day 3 of trial. What do you think so far?
Right now, I think the prosecution did what they needed to do today. They did their big one, even though it's so weird because they did their big one, but it was so subtle. I feel like it wasn't the big explosion that I felt when Puff's team cross-examined the first couple witnesses.
Right now, I'm kind of in the middle because it somewhat seems like more of a domestic violence type of case versus a RICO federal case.
What I feel like this is going right now, it could go a number of ways. Unlike yesterday, which detailed a lot of like sexual abuse and a lot of specifics regarding the behavior with the escorts, today seemed to dive more into a lot of like physical abuse.
They laid the groundwork for some of the charges to stick, if I'm being honest with you. And I think that's in question right now. People feel like, oh, well, the prosecution ain't really got nothing. Cassie's testimony alone, and there's still so many people that I'm sure we're going to hear from, laid the groundwork for them charges to stick. I don't think they're going to stick the way that people think. Like, I don't think he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail, but he definitely going to sit down.
So far, it's a back and forth. What we have today now is I think that the prosecutors kept this whole day for themselves. So then that's going to lead us probably into a 2-day cross-examination, most likely. And I think that now that could play into the defense's favor because over the weekend, everybody in the jury is going to be thinking about what the defense said last on their minds.
I think the most damning piece of evidence that was shown was a lot of the photos with bruises all over Cassie's face and having her kind of explain how those bruises happened. And I think one of the photos for me that stood out was the photo of the knife that she put in her door after her and Diddy broke up, where she said that Diddy made a lot of unannounced stops at her house.
But I personally think the most...
She had a knife at her door. The hell, was it that bad?
No Cap-tivity.
God damn.
Revealing one was in terms of like the bruises, and then there at one point Cassie texted a photo of the bruises to Diddy and said, I want you to know what you did.
So do you think that today as a juror, if you were on the jury, that you would convict, or you have enough to convict?
If I was a juror today, I would convict him, but it would be I would suggest a way lighter sentencing than what they're talking about. And I'm not fully convinced yet. So if I was a juror today, I would be leaning towards, okay, he does need to serve some time, but not what they talking about.
No, not yet.
A lot of people are not convinced that Diddy is guilty of sex trafficking and RICO racketeering. A lot of the information that has came out so far during this trial has not convinced a lot of people that Diddy was involved in racketeering, RICO, sex trafficking, transportation of prostitution, you know, all of the charges that Diddy actually pled not guilty to. It points more to physical abuse and domestic violence, but he's not being charged for that. That's the thing.
I would want to hear from Diddy's defense and see what their rebuttals are, and because there's a lot of facts that still haven't been shown yet.
I wouldn't be so fast to convict yet, man. There's going to be more.
But after I see the cross-examination of Cassie, I think I'll have a better feeling of like how I think the rest of the case is about to go. But again, she's one witness. She's a star witness, but she's one witness.
So I've seen you with the family every single day at court so far. What is your position with the family?
My position is family and a very close friend of Puff's. Yesterday
you were wearing a Free Puffy shirt. Do you believe that Puffy will be free?
Yes, I do believe he's going to be free. Yes, I do believe that. It ain't what they heard, it's what they didn't hear, right? They didn't hear any crimes, right? At least no crimes that'll put a man in jail like that. You follow me? What I heard today was domestic violence. I heard two consenting adults having a freaky situation with one another, and last time I checked, being a freak and being a voyeur is not against the law, and it's definitely punishable by no jail time. So I believe in this team, and they're strong enough to tell the truth. They're strong enough to get the truth. That's all we're doing. We're targeting the truth.
Day for your trial. What do you think so far?
Right now, I think the prosecution did what they needed to do today.
So these were people that was actually at the trial, and they're not convinced that, Diddy, they would not, if they had to convict Diddy today of the charges that he was charged with, they would not convict Diddy of those charges. They're not convinced about that.
Tired of Christopher Maurice Brown.
I'm excited.
Let's see. Let's go over here to, let's see what this lady had to say. It says, so y'all, this is
tell me what to do with Cassie.
This is crazy. This says the freakouts may have. Let me blow this up. This says the freakouts may have resulted in major herpes outbreak amongst participants. Major herpes outbreak amongst participants. Shout out to Taylor Bell in the building. What's going on, Taylor Bell? Major herpes outbreak, y'all. Cassie confirmed she engaged in sex acts with Jonathan Odie. Jonathan Odie. Odie says he sued Diddy after he contracted herpes. Video below. Odie said he agreed to the NDA in exchange for $5 million. Cassie said on the stand that she would often get mouth sores after freak-offs. Damn, Alex, fine. Shit. She did not disclose having the STD though. Interesting enough, singer Usher was sued by 3 sexual partners after they claimed they contracted herpes from him. So they trying to say Diddy gave Usher herpes too. Damn, man.
Just waiting for the thug.
Shit. Those lawsuits went away. Usher was a close friend of Diddy's and often stayed at his home. We do not 100% know if Usher attended these sex parties. Here is Jonathan Odie right here.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean.
He said he had sex with Cassie and Diddy.
Basically, he would masturbate, tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters. And
yo, look at this dude. Man, Diddy is sick, man. Diddy is sick.
I heard a lot of business, because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did.
So he was saying on the video right there that I don't know who he was being questioned by, that he contracted herpes from Diddy. So let's listen to this lady. This lady is, she gives great descriptions of the trial. She's been attending the trial. Lauren Conlon, shout out to Lauren Conlon. She says, this is the Diddy trial day 4, right? Which happened earlier yesterday. It's a lunch update, right? Let's listen to what she had to say. Here we go.
Lunchtime update. Cassie on the stand, her first day of cross-examination. And I don't want to say it's super intense because Diddy's lawyer, Anna Estevea, she's doing an amazing job at being very gentle. I mean, Cassie and her have exchanged a few laughs while she was on the stand, which I thought was pretty incredible. And additionally, there's a lot of explicit graphic text that we're seeing from Cassie to Diddy and vice versa. And Estevea is saying, look, if you don't want to read these, you don't have to, which I thought was really nice. Also, when Cassie answers and it's kind of a yes or no question, Estevea isn't like, it's yes or no. She's being very, very calm and very kind. Now, what we saw, like right off the bat here, was a conversation via BlackBerry between Diddy and Cassie about 2.5 years into their relationship. And remember, at this point, Cassie testified during direct that he had abused her. She didn't want to do freak offs, you know, all this stuff. And she actually said that he said, you know, I miss you already. When do you want to FO? That was Diddy. And she said, I'm always ready to FO. And again, this was August of 2009. About.
Damn. Y'all, these text messages are not good. Cassie saying I'm always ready to freak off. That's not good. Now we still got some more trial ahead. I'm not counting Cassie out. I'm not. What I'm saying is that these text messages where Cassie is saying I'm always ready to freak off. One could argue, yes, she was just trying to impress him. She didn't want to be on his bad side. She did say in the transcripts and everything, she did say during court that she was afraid to tell him no. She was afraid to tell him no. She wanted to keep impressing him. She did say that she was in love with him. She wanted to make him happy. But right here, we're hearing day 4 of the trial, Diddy trial, that she messaged him and said, after he asked her when we're going to do our next FO, which is a freak off, she said, I'm always ready to do a freak off. So that indicates that she was a willing participant. And that looks better for Diddy's corner than it does for Cassie.
2 years into their relationship, they talk about when it would be best for them. And then they talk about getting an escort involved. And then
shout out to Random Chat Ninja in the building. What's going on, Random Chat Ninja?
we see a text message that says, I can't wait to stare at your BBD. You guys know what I'm talking about. And again, lawyer did not make her say it out loud. There's a lot of explicit text messages. And look, I think some of the takeaways here at what the defense is doing and what they're eliciting out of Cassie is, again, the email saying she loves him after these FOs. And don't get mad at me. Don't tell me, you know, I understand how trauma works, but I'm just relaying all this to you guys. So Cassie testified that she had to do freak offs during her period. And we were shown an email where Diddy, for FO planning purposes, asks her when she's getting her period. And she says she's skipping it that month. Additionally, she testified that she didn't want to be a swinger because she didn't want to see him with another woman. Well, we see an exchange where she says she has a fantasy about seeing him with another woman.
Oh, God.
No Cap-tivity.
So it's proving that she will lie. It's proving that, you know, inconsistencies in her story, should I say. And that's not good either. All of this is helping Diddy. All of this is helping Diddy. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If it keeps going like this, Diddy going to get off, man. If it keeps going like this, Diddy going to get off. Now, in the beginning, she said she said she told Diddy she was not into swinging. She did not want to see him with another woman. On these text messages right here in court, she's saying she had a fantasy about being with him and other women. So there are stark inconsistencies with that. Needless to say. So, hey, I'm just saying.
And I'm paraphrasing here. She also says at one point that, quote, she'd travel anywhere to be with him. And this is while they are discussing an FO in this one message, this BlackBerry message. Another big thing here is the drug talk and the opioid talk. So Cassie testified that Diddy told her he was addicted to opioids. And the defense is basically saying, well, did you see him try to get off these opioids or come down from them? And she said, yeah. And then they said, well, that makes one volatile, angry. And again, I'm paraphrasing, but basically what they were alluding to is that Diddy's violent behavior and aggressive behavior and all of his mood swings that she talked about were because he was coming down from opioids.
Yo, Diddy's defense team. Diddy's defense team is grade A. This dude has a great defense, especially since Brian Steele joined the team. Y'all know who Brian Steele is, right? Brian Steele is the lawyer that actually represented Young Thug. Diddy's defense team is a beast. This dude has a great defense team, especially since Brian Steele got there. They was kind of bullshitting it a little bit before Brian Steele got, but since Brian Steele got there, Brian Steele is like Teflon.
This one here for the thug.
This dude is good as hell, right? And the other lawyer for Diddy's defense team, Anna Estavio, right? This woman is saying that Mrs. Attorney Estavio was being very polite with Cassie, right? She wasn't being pushy, aggressive. Diddy's defense team is on point, I'm telling you.
Let me make sure. I feel like I have so many notes from today. Again, a lot of graphic messages, mainly about Cassie saying how much she liked it after it happened. It was so good, and she's talking about FOs. Oh, something really big that they're trying to prove here. Cassie felt like she didn't have the words to relate to Diddy because she was so young that she didn't want to do this and yada yada, referring to the FOs. Well, we've seen a lot of messages from Cassie to Diddy that are paragraphs, let's say, explaining certain things to him, really seeming to wear her heart on her sleeve. At one point she said, look, I'm unsure about the FOs because I feel like, before when we were doing them, and this is a few years into their relationship, she said, before we were doing them, I could spend time with you after. Now we're doing them and you're leaving right away for work and I'm not getting that time with you. So the defense is kind of like, well, it looks like she's able to communicate this stuff. And is it fair to say that this is the reason that you didn't want to do freak offs? Not everything that you testified yesterday. Again, don't get mad at me. I'm just explaining about what the defense's strategy seems to be and what they're going for. They also went into the fact that, look, you testified that it would take you days to come down from these FOs and you would waste so much time of your life trying to recover. Diddy was doing the same thing. He was coming down from these too. Is it fair to say that he was still running a business, running running his own life, running Bad Boy Records and traveling here and there, basically saying, well, he was fine. He didn't have to recover for days. That's your problem. Again, just some observations. Cassie doing a great job holding it together, so calm, so poised. And Anna Estavia, really great. I mean, a lot of defense attorneys can badger these witnesses and really come across unlikable to the jury. But like I said, they're sharing laughs. They, she's not too aggressive. She's getting her point across. without being a jerk. So I will give you guys more later. And I mean, you're probably going to see it printed on TMZ everywhere else, but these text messages are so graphic. And I just feel so bad for Cassie because she was so young, and to have her sex life just plastered, you know, on these big screens and of course across the media world.
Everybody gonna look at Cassie like she just was loose after this shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Cassie, shout out to Cassie. Cassie, she was. It took some nerve for her to actually go through with this, right? Because listen, I don't know. Like, she knew the repercussions between, you know, actually outing P. Diddy and doing that civil suit. I'm pretty sure her legal team told her the repercussions, that information will get out and all that kind of stuff, right?
Crazy.
So,
oh, we also saw this morning in line, we saw her brother walk in. Her husband is not in the courtroom because he can't be, because he may be called as a witness and they're getting into some things that he shouldn't hear. But he was here yesterday. But anyway, more later. Thanks, guys.
I think they disclosed. Hold on, let me see. How much money did Cassie get from the lawsuit from Diddy? Oh, so they disclosed how much she got. Why were people saying it was like $30 million, $50 million, right? They disclosed how much she got. It was $20 million. Cassie received $20 million settlement from Sean Diddy Combs in November of 2023. $20 million. After filing a lawsuit accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and years of physical and emotional abuse. So she wanted, so she wanted 30 million. They settled with 20 million. Yo. I remember DJ Academics and other live streamers were saying Diddy could have got 100 million. I was like, because they weren't disclosing or revealing how much she got for a long time. So we was like, she got more than $30 million. I was like, she probably got 50 million. You know what I'm saying? DJ Academics was saying that. A whole bunch of live streamers was saying that. Podcasters was saying. But she got 20 million, which is still a large sum of money. I mean, let's just be honest. Come on now.
No Cap-tivity.
20 million is still a large sum of money, but it was way less than I expected. So, yeah. So it's saying she received 20 million in settlement. So does that mean the lawyer got 30% of that and she only got what, like 14 million? That's crazy. I mean, $14 million is still a lot of money, right? Still a lot of money though. So. Or did she get 30 million and the lawyers got a third of that? Usually anything over a certain amount, lawyers get 40%, not 30%. Usually lawyers get 40% when it's that big, not 30%. So, I don't know. I don't know.
For the Breezy Bowl, but
Chris Brown's UK.
Chris Brown fucked up. Chris Brown is fucked up for real. Chris Brown is messed up for real. Chris Brown out of there, y'all. Ever since he got arrested, Chris Brown is out of there. Chris Brown is not going to beat this this battery charge. He's not going to beat it, man. Y'all want to talk about Tory Lanez? Let's talk about Tory Lanez, man. So some interesting news came out about Tory Lanez. Let me see. Let me get an image of Tory Lanez. Here we go. Some interesting news came out about Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years in prison.
No captivity.
Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years in prison. Convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Or shooting at Megan Thee Stallion per se. Some new information just came out involving Tory Lanez, his girlfriend Kelsey at the time, and their mutual friend Megan Thee Stallion. Right?
No captivity.
Let me see. Let's look at some updates on this story. It's very interesting, y'all. People are saying Tory Lanez is about to get out of jail. People are saying Tory Lanez is about to be free. Just in case y'all haven't heard the details surrounding this Tory Lanez, this new information, let me get some videos. Let me get some information on this right here. Let me see. Let's look at some videos. Here we go.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working.
What does it say? Tory Lanez case takes a turn after new evidence reveals Kelsey Harris's bodyguard claims Kelsey shot at Megan Thee Stallion. He reportedly stayed silent to protect her until recently. Do y'all believe this? Do y'all believe this? And if this is true, why in the hell you finna take a charge even though you know? Why would you take a charge even though you know your damn girl, Kelsey was the one that shot at Megan Thee Stallion? Okay, obviously, maybe he was trying to protect her. I don't know.
As the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man.
Sean Kelly is Kelsey Harris's bodyguard.
And grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
So it's saying Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the gun. Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the gun. And they're also saying that Tory Lanez did not have any gun residue on his hand, which that really don't mean nothing either, because you could wipe off gun residue. You could wipe your pants with, you could wipe your hand. You can wipe the gun residue on your pants and it could come off. So that don't really mean that. But the DNA thing is significant.
Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken, and again, simply not given to the defense? Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman.
So this Tory Lanez shit done took another turn. His attorneys, his fathers, and investigators came out today saying that Tory is not guilty for that Megan Thee Stallion shit. So basically they saying that they got evidence that Tory did not shoot that gun and that somebody else shot that off. So I don't know if y'all remember the driver, the person that was driving him in the car, he never testified. They never made him testify. Well, they're saying that he said that allegedly Kelsey pulled that trigger. And they're also trying to say that what happened to Tory the other day had something to do with today. So basically they reached out to Meg and the Kelsey people and let them know that they had some groundbreaking evidence to show that Tory wasn't guilty. And it don't take a rocket scientist to know what happened next. So basically they're saying that Meg's team responded, Kelsey team didn't respond, but after they let them know X, Y, and Z, that's when that shit happened to Tory. Now with some other things going around saying...
Hold on, let me play this over because hold on. What is he saying?
So this Tory Lanez shit done took another turn.
Confusing.
His attorneys, his fathers, and investigators came out today saying that Tory is not guilty for that Megan Thee Stallion shit.
Okay.
So basically they saying that they got evidence that Tory did not shoot that gun.
Okay.
And that somebody else shot that off. So I don't know if y'all remember the driver, the person that was driving him in the car.
Yeah,
he never
bodyguard.
testified. They never made him testify. Well, they're saying that he said that allegedly Kelsey pulled that trigger. And they're also trying to say that what happened to Tory the other day had something to do with today. So basically they reached out to Meg and the Kelsey people and let them know.
So they're trying to say him getting stabbed had something to do with, I don't know, man, anything possible has something to do with this newfound information that came out today. So they was trying to take Tory Lanez out. You know, there's been insinuations that Rock Nation was behind the downfall of Tory Lanez. So I don't know.
No doubt.
Now they're saying that Tory Lanez got stabbed because they knew this information was about to come out. There's
had some groundbreaking evidence to show that Tory wasn't guilty. And it don't take a rocket scientist to know what happened next. So basically they're saying that Meg's team responded, Kelsey team didn't respond, but after they let them know X, Y, and Z, that's when that shit happened to Tory. Now with some other things going around saying that situation that happened with Tory.
So Meg's team responded, Kelsey team did not respond. But after they let Meg's team know about all that, that's when the stabbing happened. So they got connections in the prison. Now the dude that stabbed Tory Lanez was a Hispanic dude and he's serving life in prison. So he's never getting out. So
Was over some different shit, but I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to relay a message. Either way this shit go, just like I said in my last video, Tory is in a place where it's very dangerous. Hopefully, he gets out of there real soon. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out. So this Tory Lanez.
The bodyguard.
okay, let's listen to your boy.
The bodyguard.
Let's listen to your boy, DJ Academics. DJ Academics, has been off on this whole thing. DJ Academics has played both sides of this whole matter between Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, Kelsey. DJ Academics is, you know, he's been all over the place. But let's just see what DJ Academics got to say about this right here. Here we go.
Who was with Kelsey during the trial? The bodyguard who was with Kelsey during the trial heard her say, "Yeah, I'm the one who shot the gun. Tory really grabbed my hand, and when he grabbed my hand trying to prevent me from shooting her, it shot 2 more times or 3 more times." Tory has 2 appeals in that could possibly get him out of jail. One is the appeal for the entire case. They've raised objections, or some things weren't raised as objections, and that's becoming a problem. But, you know, through the objections and also...
I'm going to be honest with y'all. If that girl actually shot Megan Thee Stallion, she need to go to jail. If that girl actually shot Megan Thee Stallion, she needs to go to jail. But we're going to talk about this, okay? Because something in the milk ain't clean.
Also, these procedural errors and also things that maybe the judge should have ruled differently on, they want to get a new trial. If Tory gets a new trial, keep in mind Tory was out on bond. Tory would be released, most likely. He would be released from jail, and it's most likely that a prosecutor in LA wouldn't even try to retry him again. The second way how he's trying to get out of jail is his second appeal. It's called a writ of habeas corpus. Now, what that is this legal idea that you could submit a writ of habeas corpus to compel the government to tell why someone's freedom is taken from them. It would compel the government saying, okay, despite these things, why is he locked up? Now, what are these things that he submitted in the writ of habeas corpus? For example, hey, y'all didn't test the DNA of other people. Hey, y'all didn't have more samples for us to do retests with. Y'all didn't do A, B, blah, blah, blah. He has a lot of reasons in his writ of habeas corpus. So the reporter asked is that, well, why, if you claim that this new big evidence is the bodyguard saying A, B, and C, why is that not in the writ of habeas corpus? What they're saying is that we already submitted the writ of habeas corpus. We're hoping that the governor steps in and pardons him, or some other body affects this situation, and we think we submitted a great brief anyway.
So y'all know what a habeas corpus is. Habeas corpus is a fundamental legal principle, right? That ensures individuals cannot be imprisoned unlawfully. So they've submitted habeas corpuses for Tory Lanez, and they're trying to get Tory Lanez pardoned.
So you knew the truth was a...
My bad, y'all.
The bodyguard who was the one who shot the gun, Tory really grabbed my hand, and when he grabbed my hand trying to prevent me from shooting her, it shot 2 more times or 3 more times. Tory has 2 appeals in that could possibly get him out of jail. One is the appeal for the entire case. They've raised objections, or some things weren't raised as objections, and that's becoming a problem. But, you know, through the objections and also these procedural...
What's going on, Baker man? Great to see you, bro.
Errors and also things that maybe the judge should have ruled differently on, they want to get a new trial. If Tory gets a new trial, keep in mind Tory was out on bond. Tory would be released, most likely. He would be released from jail, and it's most likely that a prosecutor in LA wouldn't even try to retry him again. The second way how he's trying to get out of jail is his second appeal. It's called a writ of habeas corpus. Now, what that is this legal idea that you could submit a writ of habeas corpus to compel the government to tell why someone's freedom is taken from them. It would compel the government saying, okay, despite these things, why is he locked up? Now, what are these things that he submitted in the writ of habeas corpus? For example, hey, y'all didn't test the DNA of other people. Hey, y'all didn't have more samples for us to do retests with. Y'all didn't do A, B, blah, blah, blah. He has a lot of reasons in his writ of habeas corpus. So the reporter asked is that, well, why, if you claim that this new big evidence is the bodyguard saying A, B, and C, why is that not in the writ of habeas corpus? What they're saying is that we already submitted the writ of habeas corpus. We're hoping that the governor steps in and pardons him, or some other body affects this situation, and we think we submitted a great brief anyway.
So they don't have that written in the habeas corpus because the bodyguard just came out and made these statements.
We don't have to add it, but they didn't rule out adding it. Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up?
So you knew the truth was about to come out. So you and Rock Nation tried to get my man's done up in prison. Now you going to prison.
Damn.
Y'all, they got some new evidence in the Tory Lanez case, and it's about to free the fuck out of him. First thing first, Kelsey and Megan both lied. Yup, they was in cahoots to get the Canadian pop star buried under the jail. Let's get into what y'all came to hear and see. Kelsey was on the phone with somebody while the bodyguard was sitting right there listening to her. She telling them, yeah, I shot at that hoe 3 times, and Tory the short ass tried to get the gun from me, and it fell and went off. Get the Canadian pop star buried under the jail. Let's get into what y'all came to hear and see. Kelsey was on the phone with somebody while the bodyguard was sitting right there listening to her. She telling them, yeah, I shot at that hoe 3 times, and Tory the short ass tried to get the gun from me, and it fell and went off twice. So you mean to tell me you initiated all the gunfire and Megan only turned around when the bullets was ricocheting? That would explain why she thought wholeheartedly Tory shot her, and Kelsey, being the sinister snake that she is, knowing that she did this shit, she gonna play the damn.
So, are you saying, is he saying that Megan Thee Stallion didn't lie, but Megan Thee Stallion, when Megan Thee Stallion turned around, by the time she turned around, she seen the gun in Tory Lanez's possession when he tried to grab it from Kelsey. And this dude got conflicting stories. Cause first you said that Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey was in cahoots to put Tory Lanez away. Now you're saying that Megan Thee Stallion, she didn't see who had a gun in their hand until she turned around when the bullets actually ricocheted. You're saying that by the time Megan Thee Stallion turned around, Tory had already grabbed the gun that was in Kelsey's hand, and it looked like it was in Tory Lanez's hand. I don't know. That's people got their own theories.
Answering the stress card. Either way it go, y'all got that man stabbed 19 times. She hated all the gunfire, and Megan only turned around when the bullets was ricocheted. That would explain why she thought wholeheartedly Tory shot her, and Kelsey, being the sinister snake that she is, knowing that she did this shit, she gonna play the damsel in distress card. Either way it go, y'all got that man stabbed 19 times, airlifted, and fighting for his life in ICU. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a joke. The Hottie Gang, the Hot Girls, Rock Nation, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Carl Croft, all y'all ass would go to jail if it was up to me. The Canadian pop star is fighting for his life, and it's Megan's fault. Y'all think that shit was a coincidence? Follow the paper trail. I've been telling y'all since day one. Check them commissary accounts, check inventory, check all financial transactions with all the inmates around Tory in the last 3 months. We need to see who was being supported substantially. Like, who ain't got no money and all of a sudden started getting money. Tory lawyer doing a press conference right now, and he's saying with this new evidence that emerged, the appellate court's reviewing it, and he could be free as fuck as little as a month.
Provides affordable legal services for the underserved community here in the state of California. Today, we want to thank everybody for coming out, all of the press, all of the fans, everyone that's here today. We want to say thank you for coming. Today, we're going to hear some really, really compelling new evidence that you've never heard before. Our legal team will explain all of that to you. We will have updates on Tory Lanez, Mr. Peterson, on how he's doing. It's really sad to see the situation that he's in, and we think it's time. Enough is enough. It's time to bring the brother home. So with that, I would like to bring up our lead consultant, Mr. Walter Roberts.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm still like. We know people lie, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If all of this is true, right? First of all, Kelsey ain't shit. But Megan Thee Stallion did a whole documentary. Did y'all see it? Megan Thee Stallion did a whole documentary on, I want to say it was Amazon or Netflix or Tubi, one of them.
No Cap-tivity.
Maybe it was Hulu, I don't know. She did a whole documentary. Maybe it was on Tubi or something, I don't know. It was one of them damn channels, movie channels. And she cried the whole damn documentary. We watched it in Discord movie night on Sunday night. Not this past, but a few Sundays ago. And she cried that whole documentary, acting like she was still traumatized by Tory Lanez shooting her. She was maintaining that Tory shot her. She said that Tory shot her. She said that in the documentary several times. That was the whole documentary. She even tried to get like some kind of order against Tory to stop messaging her and to stop contacting her. Like, and she cried. I'm telling you, like, if you watch that documentary, you'll be like, yeah, man, Tory had to shoot her from how emotional she got, right? That's what's so twisted and weird about all of this shit. We're gonna listen to this evidence. This is a long video. This is a longer video that the guy was talking about. We looked at this video earlier, but this is a longer video. Here we go.
Good morning. We are here today to bring to your attention some information Unite the People believes is exculpatory in Mr. Daystar Peterson's case, professionally known as Tory Lanez. Recently, we've been made aware that a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence. During his work on that op-ed, he became aware of some information in United.
If you would like your comments read and highlighted, leave a super chat or a cash app. We call them cash caps or super caps over here. If you got some opinions on this whole Tory Lanez case, man, I'm eager to read, you know, what y'all think about all of this.
Unite the People's possession regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People by someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gaston, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
Damn, hold on.
Was working on an op-ed for the New York Post today to bring to your attention some information Unite the People believes is exculpatory in Mr. Daystar.
They got me believing this shit now.
Peterson's case, professionally known as Tory Lanez.
Why did Tory... Wait. Why did Tory go all the way to the door with this shit? If you know Kelsey shot Megan, why did you do that? I understand. Okay, you don't want the snitch label on you, but y'all be taking this snitch shit too serious. If this girl was crazy enough to grab a gun and shoot Megan Thee Stallion, her own homegirl, you know she don't give a damn about you. Y'all take this snitch shit too serious. Man, that was some dumbass shit if Tory Lanez took the rap for that girl and did not just tell the truth. This was not no street shit. This was not no street shit. The snitch shit does not apply to this. I don't give a damn. This just don't make no damn sense. I'm just saying.
Recently, we've been made aware that
What's going on, E-Dub? E-Dub, what's up with you, bro? Great to see you, bro. Oh, we got the circle of death going on. What is that? 117?
New evidence shows Tory
provides
Let's go to 117.
Aware of some information. We've been made aware that
There we go.
a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence. During his work on that op-ed, he became aware of some information in Unite the People's possession regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People.
Damn.
Super chat.
Shout out to my dog, Laura ADS. Thank you for your $5 super cap, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you for your thank you for the support, Laura ADS, man. That means a lot. It does, man. Y'all see me up here working. Shout out to anybody else that, you know, appreciating the live stream and wants to support the live stream, support the show. Or even if you just want your comments read and highlighted, you can either leave a super cap or a cash cap. Let's get it, man.
By someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gaston, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded was last.
So Kelsey Harris and her representative never responded. That's what he's saying, which is they're saying that's suspect. El Cheapo, thank you for your cash cap. I'm gonna read it shortly, sis. I appreciate you, man. I think that, yeah, wait. Yeah, that's, yeah. Shout out to El Cheapo. I got you, sis.
Last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more info.
So Megan's team and Kelsey Harris' team. Kelsey's team did not respond. Megan Pete's team responded.
Information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
So they're insinuating that Tory Lanez got stabbed as a result of Megan Thee Stallion's team being contacted about this new information and Kelsey Harris' team being contacted about this new information. That's crazy.
Unite the People represents Daystar Peterson in his appellate process. We filed an appellate brief and a writ of habeas corpus on his behalf. The district attorney's office has already.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull.
Super chat.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull. Thank you, bro, for your $5 super cap.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. He said, come on, No Cap crew. Let's start a quick support trend. Big Bad Bull he's trying to start a quick support trend. Thank you, Big Bad Bull. That means a lot, man. Thank you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull. Thank you for your $5, man. Big Bad Bull said, come on, No Cap crew. Let's start a quick support trend. I had to read that one up twice. Shit. Let me read my sister's Oh, here we go. Let me read my sister's cash cap. Here we go. Shout out to El Cheapo.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out to my sister El Cheapo for her $5 cash cap. She said, Shalom, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Shalom, Ak. Cheapo, you got to start saying Ak. That means brother or bro. Shout out to El Cheapo. I appreciate you, Cheapo. Thank you for your $5 cash cap. To support the show, or if you just want your comments read and highlighted, you can either send a cash cap or a super cap. A cash cap to $, No Cap Freezy. That's $, No Cap Freezy. Here we go, y'all.
Responded. The case is fully briefed. We're just waiting for the appellate court's decision. We were willing to wait for the appellate process to play out, but given that brutal, unprovoked attack, we felt it necessary to come here today to provide. It is our intention to make a request to the governor to either pardon or commute the sentence of Mr. Peterson, so that when he recovers from this attack, he's not returned to a jail cell, but that he's allowed to go home and recover. Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as such. He was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. Peterson, I'm sorry, Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do.
Damn. That's some foul shit, man. If this is true, that's crazy. Damn. They heartless if this is true.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times.
So here's the thing, right? All of this is still his word against theirs. All of this is his word against theirs, y'all. Right? They Megan Thee Stallion's team can insinuate, hey, he probably got paid, whatever. Why didn't he say this before? Right? Obviously, he probably kept quiet because for Kelsey, but probably got paid. Man, I think it's a lot more to this. He probably got paid. He probably got paid by Tory Lanez. We don't know. I don't know, y'all. But here's the thing. If he's coming forward to saying this, I highly doubt that the courts is just going to just pardon Tory Lanez off of this information. It is damaging information, and this shit is big, right? But I'm pretty sure the courts is going to need more, like, I don't know. Now, the thing about it is they never tested Kelsey Harris DNA on the gun. They never tested for Kelsey Harris's DNA, but they did test for Tory Lanez's DNA, and they didn't find his DNA. So a lot of this is pointing in favor of Tory Lanez. Now, will they pardon him because of this? We'll see.
In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
What you trying to say? Rock Nation has something to do with that shit? No Cap-tivity. You trying to say Rock Nation was paying some bitches off? What you trying to say?
Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense? We don't know. It should have been taken. It is Unite the People's understanding, regular LAPD practice at a crime scene like that, anybody who's there, the DNA is taken. Another irregularity. Why, at Miss Harris's police interview, was a non-lawyer, non-family member record company executive allowed to participate? Highly irregular situation. Normally, we see cases strangers are not allowed in these things, but it was in this case. All of these things point to the highly irregular nature of his trial and his conviction. It is our contention that he was wrongly convicted. And while we at first were willing to let the process play out, it is our contention now that if he is not pardoned or released promptly.
Hold on, what did he say? Hold on.
Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
I'm sorry, I had to rewind that, y'all. Hold on.
Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense? We don't know. It should have been taken. It is Unite the People's understanding, regular LAPD practice at a crime scene like that, anybody who's there, the DNA is taken. Another irregularity. Why, at Ms. Harris's police interview, was a non-lawyer, non-family member record company executive allowed to participate? Highly irregular situation. Normally, we see cases, strangers are not allowed in these things, but it was in this case. All of these things point to the highly irregular nature of his trial and his conviction. It is our contention that he was wrongly convicted. And while we at first were willing to let the process play out, it is our contention now that if he is not pardoned or released promptly, he may never come out. And that would be the ultimate injustice.
Damn.
Is that he gets killed in prison for something he did not do. At this time,
that's a lot, man. Shout out to Stan Archie. What's up, Stan? If this is true, this is sad. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody's seen the Megan Thee Stallion documentary. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody has seen the Megan Thee Stallion documentary. Yo, this girl made a whole documentary about how afraid she was of Tory Lanez. She gave a full account of the whole story and described, you know, from their time at the Kardashian party. No, was it? No, it was Kylie Jenner's party. Right? So where they was in the pool, they was drunk, then they got in the car, they was ready to go. And yo, I think Kelsey found out that Tory Lanez had sex with Megan Thee Stallion. It just got bad. Right? But Megan Thee Stallion maintained that Tory got out of the car and shot at her feet and was saying, dance, bitch, dance. I'm telling you, it's all on the documentary. This is what Tory Lanez was saying. So this is what Megan was saying. Listen, and Megan was crying throughout the whole documentary. Megan was crying and she was saying that she was stressed. She was going through emotional issues with this Tory Lanez thing. It was stressing her out. All of that stuff, man. She even cried at the end. Right? I think when somebody called her and said they gave her some good news. I think it was, they gave her the news that Tory Lanez had got convicted and she cried and she was just happy to get that behind her. Right? If you watch that documentary, you would think that, oh, she's telling the truth, because she was really, really, really crying though. You know, she was like so stressed out about Tory Lanez shooting her. She maintained that Tory Lanez shot her. Right? And we know what shot at her. We know the bullet fragments ricocheted from the ground to her feet. And she was crying about it. Not one time did she insinuate Kelsey shot at her. Right? But we know Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion are longtime friends. Longtime friends. Before Megan Thee Stallion before she was even famous. Right? and they went through a rough patch because Kelsey found out that I don't know, they went through a rough patch because Kelsey found out that Megan Thee Stallion had sex with, I don't know if it was either Tory Lanez or somebody else that Kelsey was messing with. I want to say Tory Lanez or whatever. I don't know. It went through a rough patch. I think it was Tory Lanez. Shout out to TMKC. What's going on, sis? Great to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
Yeah, and they stopped talking and stuff, right? But this makes this whole situation more strange and eerie and sick, because if it's true that Kelsey shot at Megan Thee Stallion and it wasn't Tory Lanez, and Megan Thee Stallion knew that, and Megan Thee Stallion went through all of the motions to make that, when she made that damn documentary and she was crying and all that kind of stuff. That's sick. That Megan Thee Stallion is the sickest one out of everybody. If she made all of this up, she was at the the Breakfast Club, right? She basically put it on everything that she was not lying. Y'all got to see that documentary. Did anybody see that documentary? Because if you seen that documentary, she was reiterating several times, Tory Lanez shot me. Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Why would I lie? And she was crying about it. And she said she just got tired of people trying to make her out of a liar and accuse her of lying. I think she was on Gail, Oprah's friend Gail. What's Gail's last name? I forgot Gail's last name. But Gail asked her, did you have sexual relations with Tory Lanez? She didn't want to answer the question on Gail's show. But eventually on the documentary, she came out and said, yeah, I did. Hey, it's not a crime to have sex. Gail King, thank you, Fear No Mortals. Gail King. But she said, me doing whole shit don't make her, a liar. That's basically what she was saying. She said, just because I didn't want to answer the question on Gail King's show doesn't make me a liar. She said that she felt like that was none of Gail King's business. And Gail King was trying to pry into her personal business, and it could have made people judge her character, right? That's why she said no. So she admitted to lying to Gail King. But is there anything else that Megan Thee Stallion lied about? Could this be true? Now, one thing, we heard from the bodyguard.
New
Let me
evidence
see,
shows.
hold on. Has the bodyguard spoken? Because they're saying the bodyguard said this, but have we actually heard from the bodyguard? Is there footage of the bodyguard saying this? Can anybody answer that in the chat? Is there footage of the bodyguard actually saying this? Let me look to see if there's footage of the bodyguard actually saying this. Let me see. So this what I'm gonna do. I don't even see Kelsey Harris's bodyguard. I don't even see it. All right. I'm gonna take a few callers. Man, to get y'all opinion on this Tory Lanez case. What y'all think about Cassie and the new information that came out, right? They're saying the bodyguard made these statements, but the bodyguard is nowhere to be found. That's a whole nother thing, right? Bodyguard is nowhere to be found. But they did say they sent this information to Megan Thee Stallion's team, Kelsey Harris's team. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So oh no. Yeah, I'll take a couple of callers and then we'll call it a night. Here we go. Let me see. There we go. The link is in the chat, y'all. Feel free to come up. We got a few minutes. And then we're wrapping it up. Here we go.
Sliding like a lubricant. Don't forget the Gucci print. My little chick Peruvian. Hold up, let me check my ego. Lately been really focused on the neighborhood hero. Switching up my stamina, transforming the stilo. Niggas are playing hard, I'm playing smart. Yes, I should. I'm no longer in the hood like 10 hard bands start. Playing in my pocket, don't knock it to protect mine. I will introduce you to a rocket plugged in like a socket. I know all of you connects. When you see me, when you greet me, give me all of your respect. Waistline still, nothing getting killed but the tech. Tell your bro, keep her body, I just deal with the neck. Holla, ball, like the Lakers. Spot filled up with pizza, you got flavors. Anywhere I can take you. I don't want no bullshit bitch with me in Jamaica. Yeah, get rid of that hoe like she was stolen. Hey, look, you can keep that money if you owe me. Yeah, and you and your partner, y'all be rolling. And should've let my boy take shot like he was Kobe. Zay, play, Zay, 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 play.
And you done hit the bluff for 10, yeah, and caught the bin, yeah. You wanna fuck her and a friend, yeah, do that again, yeah. Get 2 lags, know them boy could double back and spin, yeah. Ride around with that extend, yeah, you play to win, yeah. 40 with a switch, yeah, who thumb in this bitch, yeah. Pull up and let it hit till it's none in this bitch, yeah. You a head hunter, drop 100, get 100 niggas dead. You don't want the bitch, but you gon' hunt your head. Yeah. That little bitch good with them names, huh? You in the game, huh? You bout to go to Johnny Dane, huh? And do your thing, huh? Took that bitch to Miami, bout to switch a frame, huh? Baby mama mad at you, wanna do the same, huh? A couple pics of watch, so I guess you bang, huh? I seen really young Daffy up, I guess you slain, huh? Wanna take it to the booth, huh? And drop some heat, huh?
My bad. Thank you, Feel No Motors. I appreciate it. Thank you, 907. Yeah, there's more to come, man. So nobody wanted to hit the link, so we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. There's more to come, man. What do y'all think about DDG? Holly Bailey is trying to get permanent custody. They got a court case June 4th. That's coming up. Also, what do y'all think about Tory Lanez? We just heard this new information about Tory Lanez. What do y'all think? Are y'all convinced? We still haven't actually heard from the bodyguard, but they say the bodyguard said this, and they sent information to Megan Thee Stallion's team and Kelsey's team. We still haven't. I want to hear from the bodyguard himself. I ain't gonna lie. I at this point, bro, why are you hiding? I'm saying we might as well hear from you. You might as well get on. You might as well come to Freezy, No Captivity with Freezy, and just go ahead and say what happened, man. Or go to my homeboy Flacco, right? Go to Flacco channel. Let's give Flacco a shout out, man. Shout out to Flacco.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Captivity, man. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, come out wherever you are, bodyguard. No Captivity. I'm just saying, because we need to hear from you. Right? We're going to keep up with this Tory Lanez situation. Also, Chris Brown. I don't think Chris Brown going to make it out of this one, y'all. I really don't think he's going to make it out of this one. I might be wrong, but I'm just saying. And Diddy, I'm pretty sure Diddy was pleased with his defense team today. Day 4 of the Diddy trial. Pretty, from information that we see, I'm pretty sure he's pleased with his team, his defense team, especially ever since Brian Steele came on board. I mean, they kind of wrecking shop right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and shout out to the 72 people that hit that like button, man.
No Captivity.
Shout out to the 72 people that hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Here we go. It's time for the benediction, y'all. Let's see. Okay, this is a good one right here. I think we're going to... Yeah, here we go. We're going to read this. This is a good benediction, y'all. Here we go. Shout out to the No Cap crew. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with your boy this whole time. Yeah, we covered a lot today. This is a benediction. It comes to us from Luke 8 chapter 16 through 18. And it reads, "No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light." So it's saying nobody hides their light, right? And the truth is light. The truth is light. It says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest." So this is saying the truth always come to the light. That's what it's saying. "Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." All of us need to take heed to this, man. Because I truly believe this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth always come to the light. No matter what it is, man. And right here it says, the last verse 18 says, "Take heed therefore how ye hear. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have."
No Captivity.
The truth shall come to the light, man. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the whole No Cap crew. Shout out to all the mods, all the top tier mods working in the chat. Thank you, Fear No Mortals. Thank you to everybody that's been reminding everybody to hit the super cap and the cash cap. Shout out to Mo Love, right? Shout out to 907 Good Eats. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Shout out to Just J earlier too in the chat. Yeah. Yo, we about to get up out of here. Let me recognize all of the cash caps because I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Sugar Love. That's her name. That's her new name, Sugar Love. Badass is a cash app name. If y'all want to cash cap Sugar Bum, her name is Badass on cash cap. Sugar Love said from Sugar. Love your Freezy. Shout out to Sugar Bum, man, aka Sugar Love.
No Cap-tivity.
Also, shout out to my sister, El Cheapo. Thank you, El Cheapo. She said Shalom. Shout out to El Cheapo.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister El Cheapo, man. Came through with the $5, man. Thank you, sis. Also, shout out to Paul Bunyan for his $2 super sticker, actually. Right? Also, shout out to Jenny J for her $5 super cap. Shout out to Lord ADS for his $5 super cap. Thank you, bro. Thank you to all. Thank you to Big Bad Bull, man, for his $5 super cap. And thank you for trying to get people to support Big Bad Bull. Thank you for trying to get people to support it. Y'all just don't know. We're going on 4 hours, right? A lot of information came out. And we stay consistent over here. We're going live later on tonight, too, Friday. Damn near every day. Right? And even Monday, we didn't go live on this channel, but I was still live on my sister channel, Fear No Mortals. So we go, listen, ain't no days off. I don't know if y'all understand. Ain't no days off over here, man. Thank you, Big Bad Bull. I appreciate that.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to the initial sponsor of today's show, Mark Perez, Tax Coach. Thank you, dog, for your $20, man. He was the initial sponsor of today's show, man.
No Cap-tivity.
We got to recognize Mark. And shout out to Planet Fitness for $10, $5, $2, another $5, another $5, another $5, $10, which came out to a total of $42, man, which made Planet Fitness the official sponsor of tonight's show. He finished off the show as the official sponsor of tonight's show. Looked like nobody gonna beat him. Nobody gonna beat Planet Fitness. Thank you, Planet Fitness, for the $42 contribution and being the official sponsor of tonight's show, man. It really does mean a lot. Thank you, Planet Fitness. Y'all, it's about time to celebrate the sponsor of tonight's show, which is Planet Fitness. Y'all know how we celebrate our sponsors, man. So y'all get up out y'all seat and let's celebrate Planet Fitness. Thank you, bro. We appreciate it and we don't take it lightly. Thank you. Shout out out to Planet Fitness. Thank you for your $42, Planet Fitness. He is the official sponsor of tonight's show. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, 907. 907 said, great show. She said, get some rest, Freezy. I'm going to try. Fenimore said, good show. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe to 907 Good Eats channel and hit that notification bell. And make sure y'all subscribe to Fear No Motors channel and hit that notification bell, man. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. We about to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody that actually shared the stream and became a part of the No Cap campaign. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right? The share button is right below the video, right next to the like and the dislike button. I wish you $11 million in your life. Thank you. And shout out to the 73 people that hit the like button. Shout out to the 73 people that hit the like button. I wish you $4 million in your life. Believe it and receive it. Shout out to y'all.
No cap.
Shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to everybody, all the newcomers that was in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, we finna get up out of here. And yeah, and do what 907 said. Leave a comment after the live end, please. Yeah. Yeah, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm always there. They'll tell you I'm always replying to everybody, right? I reply to everybody. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. And we about to get up out of here. Y'all know what I always say. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. Oh, and later on tonight's Friday, we got our Friday night show, which is our panel show, our structured panel show. Hopefully, Tawana G, she should be back, right? I think we're going to have the rest. I think we're going to have Naraya back and 2G. Y'all stay tuned for tonight's show, Friday night show, right? And like I was saying, y'all know what I always say. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we are out of here. Love y'all. Let's get it.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Cap-tivity, man. He's a good dude, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Cap-tivity, man. He's a good dude, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, man. Listen, man, go sub to my boy, No Cap-tivity, man. He's a good dude, man.
Unlock the future of branding while outpacing your competition. Dive into the digital realm, transforming raw footage into video epics. Our editors redefine storytelling. At Prime Your Logos, where pixels become portals. Prime Your Logos. Unleash the unseen. Your brand amplified. Visit us at Prime Your Logos on Instagram. Or call 704-792-6345. That's 704-792-6345. Prime your brand. Prime your logos, where artistry transcends reality.
No Cap-tivity.
Freezy.